on team.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Hard-headed niggas.
Let's go.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the On 10 podcast. This is officially episode 3. You know, we got the usual. You got my dogs in here, man. You should know them by now at this point. If you don't, you look them up. Feel me? But we also got a special guest up in the building. I'm going to let him introduce himself. Go ahead, Cuzzo.
What's up? This is Louie Luciano. We from Indy. You know what I mean? But, just here with my cousin and, the people. We about to show some love right now. You know what I mean? So,
Yes, sir. They was already getting active, so I'm going to let them get back to
Oh,
it.
no, definitely.
Yeah, they were Hall of Famers and shit. Goddamn, man.
Talking,
Just a question for the people. Is Draymond a Hall of Famer?
Nah.
Let me know.
Apparently, no.
I don't think so,
I'm here.
but let me know.
Yeah, we already had like 30-minute argument about that.
I'm saying
Draymond
the NBA will give him an exception, bro. Just
In this
based off the
generation,
rings and based off the role, man.
He's
a Hall of Fame role player. We're
Robert
gonna put that
Horry
out
got
there.
10 rings.
He's a Hall of Fame role player.
Man,
bro?
Robert came off the bench, bro.
Hall of Fame role player.
Hall
bro.
of Fame role player.
Yeah, that has to be one. You got to start.
But you got to be the guy to even get the nod.
I'm not. I hear you though.
Bar.
I get you. That's 100.
Yeah, on everything.
You're right. It's just you know how the NBA be, bro. You know what I mean? They
I'm
give
just
concessions,
saying,
bro.
I'm going off this generation,
bro.
I'm going off this generation.
I mean,
he's a Hall of Fame for this type of generation, though.
He's a great player.
You the type who can put Bronny in there.
I'm not putting.
Okay,
Bronny.
that's all
Come
I'm
on,
saying.
man.
here we go.
You gonna get me to speak? You get me to speak bad on Bronny?
Here we go, man.
I'm just
Never
saying.
gonna see the light of day.
I'm
You
just
get me to
saying.
speak bad on Bronny? I'm not
I'm
speaking
just
bad on
saying.
Bronny, but Bronny's cool. Draymond's not a Hall of Famer.
Hey, that's fine.
What's the criteria?
Yeah, what's the
You
criteria?
said Ben Wallace, though.
What's the
Ben
criteria?
Wallace is a Hall of Famer.
I'm saying, though, but he's not better than Draymond.
Ben
We're going
Wallace
off
is not
blocks
better
and
than
defense.
Draymond.
To me,
In what category were we talking about? Because
yeah,
You
he's
can really
good in
move.
certain things.
I'm asking you.
In
We're
a
comparing.
complete hooper, he's not.
You
I guess I'm
gotta
asking you
be
though. You know, what's
Ben Wallace.
He don't have no
So
handles.
He's better.
he's
He's
not
better
better than
scorer.
Draymond.
He's better scorer than him.
Then who?
I'm asking you.
Then
Is
Ben
a
Wallace?
better?
I mean, Ben ain't shooting no threes.
We're talking about Draymond.
I'm asking what are the comparisons?
But
They don't do
Draymond
shit
shoot
except
threes?
rebound and hitting.
Draymond averaged 9 points.
We're
this
not
season.
talking about what he
That's
averaged.
his
That's
second
fine.
highest of his career.
We're not talking about what he.
That's what I'm saying. What's the
can't-
criteria? What's the criteria to make?
You probably have to have like 6, 7 All NBAs.
Okay.
Him, if he's a great defensive player, 6, 7 All defense, 9, 10.
Yeah,
You got to be at least a 5, 6, 7
I feel
All Star,
I hear you.
something like that. You got to be the guy on the scouting report.
with the
Is he
championship
the
alone,
guy?
though, he's gonna get in there though.
That's why I think
'cause
championships is a trump
I
card.
think
it's
that's
not
what I'm
because
saying.
Robert
It
Horry
is,
got
though.
10. He's
And
not
he,
in.
and he impacted the championships. He
Robert
contributed.
Horry's not got 10. He's not
Man,
in.
Robert came
Derek
up.
Fisher got how much?
many different? You got how many different teams? One team?
He got 3.
3 for okay.
Lakers, Spurs, and the Bulls.
And he got 10.
Yeah, the Bulls.
Well, he's been on the same.
And we
team.
just thought, look, there you go, right there.
Yeah, that's why I was like, did you do that on
Big
purpose?
shot Bob.
But
No.
listen, though.
I've been saying.
But listen,
Y'all can't compare me.
but my thing is, though, fam, you talking about
Nigga.
Draymond helped the team get there.
Yeah, bro. He's a key
Robert is
piece,
not
bro.
helping the team get there.
Yes, he did.
With or without Robert, they was gonna get there.
And with or without Draymond.
No, they
I
wasn't.
think so.
would've-
He's
I think-
starting.
Especially with KD.
He's in the starting 5.
Okay, bro. Then that's some
Draymond,
bullshit.
Robert.
We're not talking about KD was there, bro. We're talking about
Oh, you don't
Without
believe in that
KD, they-
2-year?
without
that
KD,
2-year
no,
window?
They went to the
without
championship.
KD,
They win.
Their
I mean, KD was
They
just
won
like
and
the
lost.
ultimate.
whatever they done would have been way different because without KD, they're not having.
They won and lost
back-to-back.
without
I'm
KD.
just saying,
They're not doing
Draymond
that.
is a key piece, bro.
Without KD,
the
they
reason
won
for them
and
winning,
They
bro.
went to back to back, and then they lost because KD and Klay
No, they
got
lost
hurt.
because LeBron did some little. We were talking
That was
about
the 3-1, but they still won
We
2.
walked over LeBron and LeBron throwing nut
They
shots.
still
That's
won
that's
too.
a cheat shot. And got my man suspended.
They still won 2.
We
With
was gonna
KD.
sweep them. They was down 3-1. I mean, not we was gonna gentleman sweep them.
No,
It's a
no,
joke.
y'all was spooked when Kyrie and LeBron gave y'all 45 each. Y'all did not know.
Was
what to
my
do.
guy Draymond was out. We talking about that. We was on Draymond.
Draymond was
Them
not
niggas ain't guarding
stopping.
them niggas, though.
Draymond was he had to kick a nigga in the nuts to slow him down.
That's gonna slow any nigga down for real though.
Nah,
You
yeah.
don't step
You a
over.
wild boy.
You don't step with that type of you.
All I'm saying is, look, I know he a average nigga across the stat board. You
Yeah.
feel me? We know that. We know that. That's not. I mean, like we know that.
But
All I'm saying is, bro, you know how these niggas be,
really
bro.
Look at his stats. Though.
You know how they be,
down
bro. They
Look at
might
Ben
use
Wallace.
they
I'll
might
look
use
it
the
up.
rings
Look
as a
at
trump
Ben Wallace
card, bro.
stats.
Ben Wallace.
No, start with
stats.
the points though, cuz.
All right, I got
Look at
you.
Ben
But we
Wallace
talking about
stats.
points.
How many rings has Ben Wallace got? And how
One.
many awards
One.
he got?
He went 2 though. He
And
went
then
2.
the awards. You
He probably got like
4.
2.
Okay.
4 defensive
No,
player of the year.
no. I said championship. No, he got one
Defensive player of the
championship.
year?
Yeah, defensive player. Defensive
No, he got 1 ring, but I'm talking about defensive player of the
He
year.
went
I
back.
know
He went twice though.
I think he went back to back, but you might have. I don't know if he won more than that.
So I'm saying if we compare that, it's the same type of style.
But
player.
when
Said
you
bro
went
can facilitate
before
better.
Rashad,
I think
Rasheed
Draymond
Wallace,
can
before
Nah,
Rasheed
but
Wallace,
Rasheed,
Draymond
they
can
blackballing
facilitate
blackballing, bro.
before Rasheed Wallace went there, Ben Wallace was one of the main focal points of that team.
You tripping when she was a guy.
Or she was.
Yeah, but he came like
He came in season though.
he came
Yeah.
with
He
like
got traded because he was
there.
a problem at Portland.
But
It
what
wasn't
is
because he
pull up
was
the
not
stats.
doing
I'm
nothing.
trying.
I'm just
They were
saying,
even
before-
Pull up the stats. I just want to see the stats.
I got some stats.
And he was undrafted. Was it?
I don't care about none of
undrafted?
that.
Wallace was undrafted.
Let's see the stats, bro.
Start with the points first, because this
No, we
man.
know the points is like
Career?
No, he,
career.
So-
Career.
Hall of Fame career.
Hall of Fame career. That's
Oh,
5 points.
who Ben Wallace? See,
5.7.
and my man's in the Hall of Fame.
Wait. 5.7 points. Total rebounds is 9.6, and he averaged about 1.3 as a career.
Come on, bro.
But he's a 4-time All.
Go to
All-time
Draymond.
All-Star.
Draymond, as of right now.
Tell me his accolades. All-star. When you're putting it, when
Oh,
you're
shit.
when you're putting it
Funny,
to,
dude.
you're bringing what do you say? You're
Just start with
bringing
the
a
stats.
resume. You're bringing a resume to the
Okay.
Hall of Fame board.
All right, so you ready?
Yeah, let me see what you got.
All right, so also, okay.
Okay.
It's a little better.
Ben Wallace got about 210 games more than him, but Draymond career right now is 8.7 points,
Okay.
6.9 rebounds,
Okay.
5.6.
Okay.
With 4 championships.
Yeah, but that's all
With
you're
the-
gonna throw
Bro,
in
that's
there.
a lot though.
With the 6
Bro,
championships.
you can't
what?
act like, bro, they started winning.
Robert-
When he started
They
playing.
got the same amount of All-Stars.
Robert Horry is a 10-time.
But we're
Man,
not talking
you-
about Robert
Robert
Horry,
is not a
man.
starter.
Robert Horry.
You can't
man.
say-
You
can't say
Robert Horry.
you can't say championships because
Robert
Charles
was a starter.
Barkley went in there with none.
Bro, they
Chris
started
Paul-
winning.
points though.
Chris Paul's gonna go in there
When
with
did they start
none.
winning? When did they start winning, bro?
Who?
The Warriors.
With Steph was finally healthy and his
no,
paper
who
ankle.
got there?
His paper
Who got
ankles.
there, bro?
His
Bro,
paper
who got
ankles
there?
stopped
Who
turning.
got there when they started winning, bro?
Clay Thompson.
No.
He
Okay,
always
who got there after that?
He died. He
After
don't want to
that.
say Draymond name.
Andrew
After that.
Andrew Bogut.
And after that, then.
David Lee. The greatest
you want
When they started
the
winning,
greatest
though, who they
warrior
had?
of all time.
When they started winning, who they have?
Leonardo Barbosa.
And Draymond. You feel me?
Andre
And
Iguodala.
Draymond.
Mo Spates.
Come on, man. You know the real.
He know the whole team.
No, he know.
Sean Livingston.
Nah, he was dog.
It was not dog. Yeah, yeah, dog.
He was a dog.
Want me to keep going?
He was a
Try
dog.
to chill.
He's a
bro.
dog.
He definitely
He
was a dog.
But
He
like I
said,
said,
fuck
bro,
Draymond.
they might use it.
No, Draymond's cold.
They might use it though.
Y'all want Horry stats?
Yeah, I do actually. I'm
Draymond's
interested.
cold.
All right,
Don't laugh.
Career.
he averages 7 points in his career.
Come on,
4.8 rebounds.
come on,
2.1 assists.
come on.
Draymond got the better
Come
as
on.
far as stats.
But I'm not saying Robert deserves to be in there.
He doesn't have any.
I'm just
okay,
saying
but we're
this-
saying
I don't
they will
think-
give him the exception.
I don't think
But they will
Draymond
give
deserves
Draymond
Robert
the
Horry
exception
got-
based off.
A championship with Michael Jordan. He got a championship
Come on.
with Tim Duncan. He
Come
got
on.
a championship with Kobe Bryant.
Come on.
Them is
You got a championship with Steph and Kevin Durant.
they on.
But he's always
No,
been there though.
no,
bro.
no, no,
He
no.
built with
He got
them
he got
motherfuckers, bro.
championship on the team
With the
before.
Warriors. Them niggas
KD
came
got
and
the
left.
championship with
That nigga's
Draymond,
still there, bro.
Clay,
You gotta
and
respect
Steph.
that, bro.
Is that right or
You feel
wrong?
me?
So we're giving loyalty.
No,
You
bro.
get in the Hall of Fame because
All
you
I'm
stayed
saying
with one
is
team.
he was the reason why they won,
No,
bro.
but
He's
that,
one of the
that
reasons,
also
bro.
play a factor for the rest.
If
of the
he's
team.
not there, I don't think they're gonna win, bro. Those
they don't.
But
They don't
if-
even probably. They probably don't even get
You know what I
there
mean?
like that
That's
and be
crazy.
a dynasty
Come on,
like
bro.
that.
Because
If
KD not playing defense
They
like that.
they didn't need KD if Draymond was that guy then.
Come on, bro.
They
That's
went
not-
to 2 championships.
If
They
you
really
have
did. We just
Steph,
talked about
Clay,
that. They really did.
I don't
need
think
KD.
they needed KD. If
They
they
did.
did that.
KD.
So then
needed
why
them.
get KD?
Because nigga,
To
why
make it
not
easy?
run up the
Yeah,
score,
I-
nigga?
yeah.
Fuck it, nigga. Like, they didn't need him.
They didn't need him.
They
KD didn't have to go there. That's
They
a
did,
whole
'cause
nother.
they was not
That's a
gonna
whole
win.
nother
LeBron-
conversation right there.
I would say this.
would have won
I would have say this.
2 more championships.
I'm not
if
gonna
KD
say they
didn't
would
go
have
there.
won a championship. They
I
probably
can
would have
agree
went back
with
to
you.
another
I'm not. I'm
championship
saying is they're not winning like that with
Yeah.
Buzz game winner Send this
Oh,
nigga
okay.
out.
That's the buzzer
He's
beater right
on
there.
fire.
That was a buzzer
Buzzer
beater.
beater like 3 times.
Yeah, that was a buzzer
Nah, I
beater.
got one more. I got one more
That's
for sure. It's
crazy.
coming.
All right.
It's coming.
All right, so we know that the Warriors was what 15, 17, 18, and 22 was the years they got the ring.
Yeah,
But they went
14.
like 5 straight, didn't they? Went 5 straight.
Yeah.
We're talking about as far as
Oh, ring wise.
Like,
Okay.
ring-wise. So what I was just curious, I'm just gonna look at the stats for them years to see if he's a pivotal player. Well, we know Draymond.
Draymond plays.
It's the role that he plays, bro.
It's a great role.
We can't act like if he's not on the team,
It's
bro,
a
they're not
great
gonna
role.
flourish the same, bro. Like as far
It's
as
a
not the same,
great role, but-
better than if he wasn't there. You get me? Like if he
But-
wasn't there, I don't think another
But you
player
gonna
can do
say-
the same
Let's do
shit that
this.
he's doing.
You
to
saying
make them
they had Ben
play
Wallace,
well.
they would have never lost no championship. Besides, so would have Ben Wallace was Draymond and
Oh, they're winning still. If you trade
bro.
Ben and
Ben
Draymond-
Wallace don't even bring the ball up.
Okay,
Sometimes
but Ben-
Draymond is a mismatch for some teams.
Yeah, but he's also 6'5",
Oh, he a dog,
6'6",
though.
playing the thing. That's just.
I'm saying,
what-
but I'm not
Ben's
saying
a
black.
dog.
I'm
Ben's a
saying
dog,
he-
though. Ben's a
but-
dog.
Ben, he
but
is.
Ben,
Ben is
the
a
way
dog. Defensively,
the way
he's a
they
dog.
played,
You feel me?
But I'm
So-
saying sometimes he's
But I'm
not a
talking about
mismatch.
current NBA niggas, bro. In the, I mean, I don't
Who?
think who would you who
You just
who-
need
who
somebody
you trade,
that-
bro.
to replace what Draymond do.
Mhm.
I think there's like 4 or 5.
And not do too
motherfuckers.
much, bro. Like you still gotta account for the other scores that you already have, bro. Like
That's
and
what I'm
still,
saying.
you know
But
what I mean,
I'm
play
trying to
within
see
the
is who plays their role to the T like that. Draymond
Hall of
plays-
Fame role
Hey.
player,
Okay,
nigga.
so we can talk
So
about just,
he goes into the Hall of
Like-
Fame
like
for
Robert
role
Ory-
players.
Hall of Fame role
He
player.
goes in the Hall of Fame for role players.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Hall of Fame for niggas that's.
No, we didn't say
Bro.
that though.
I'm
That's
talking
not
about
what
Hall
it
of
was.
Fame
You said
for.
your question was, do you think Draymond was
A Hall of
a Hall of Famer? I said they will give him the exception
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
for
the role that
and
he
he
played.
impacted the team.
and
Yeah,
on
so
the
he-
fucking dynasty,
But they
bro.
don't have a Hall of Fame role player.
Bro, but
They have a Hall of Fame.
and all I'm saying, I'm giving it to nickname. I'm giving it the personal nickname. I know. Look, they gonna call him a Hall of Famer. I'm saying he's a Hall of Fame role player. That's all.
Now
I'm
the
saying.
real question is, I ain't gonna argue this. What first ballot, second ballot?
No,
Because he gonna go in there.
Bro, he gonna go, bro.
if he's
gone.
going, it's probably second.
What? So
maybe
hold
third.
on. What did Robert go? Because Robert went
Robert
first.
still hasn't gone.
Like still. Well, shit, it was Draymond going for sure though, bro.
But I'm just saying he's not no.
I mean, Robert got 7.
You said, oh, Draymond's running the Warriors. Never been that.
You say he's running the word. I didn't
He's
say
never
that.
been the face of a team.
I-
No,
I
we never said that.
I'm
No.
talking about if you're a Hall of Famer, you
Don't
really
get us,
got
don't get
to.
us ate up by
La,
that.
la,
And
la,
I'm
la,
not-
la.
I'm not-
I
I
didn't say
comment.
he
You
was
really
the
got
face
to
of
be
the
him
team,
to see
bro.
Hall of Fame.
I would say this. I'm
I
gonna
was
say this.
just-
You really got to be
Go
him
Y'all,
to see Hall of
y'all,
Fame.
I already know y'all can go into this all day.
Yes,
I already
come
know.
on.
But I want to hear what y'all think about playoffs right now. 'Cause that's the next conversation we're going to talk about. What about
Oh,
playoffs?
I gotta
What
see
you
who
think?
won
Well, you
that.
gotta see.
But they do. The Hawks. They always got a shot, right? Because they got a team that can still put up points. Dyson
Dyson nice.
should be in the defensive player of the year. Yeah, I mean, so I don't know it. I'm not gonna say the Magic gonna blow them out, but I'm taking the Magic.
I'm taking the Magic too.
Yeah,
I'm taking the
I ain't
Magic.
gonna lie, yeah.
Who,
I'm
co-
taking the
who
Magic.
coming out of the East though? Easy question.
Well,
Who's coming
I'm-
out
That's
the
not
East?
I
easy.
ain't even got there yet.
Yeah, that's not
Isn't that easy?
Celtic or Cavs? It's one or the other.
I don't
Exactly.
even know though, cause shit.
Nah, I don't think so.
The Bucks
bro.
look-
You don't think either one of them?
I'm not taking the
Nah,
Bucks.
the Bucks ain't doing nothing. I'm
Now,
sorry.
look, I'm just saying, bro. The way the
I'm
East
taking
be,
the Bucks.
you know, I'm gonna
Giannis
take.
leaves.
I ain't betting.
I ain't
You're
against
not-
taking
Dame.
the
I
Bucks
can't
to
bet
come out of
against
the East?
Dame. I can't bet against. Bro.
I'm betting against them.
Who?
Over the Celtics,
Dame?
I'm betting against Dame. Anybody?
I mean,
else.
Oh yeah.
No,
Over-
I thought
over-
you were saying they were gonna
Celtics
take it. I
gonna
was
go.
like, nah.
Celtics gonna go for sure. But,
Okay,
you know,
but why
I would love
is it
to
not
see-
easy for you? Then you saying it ain't gonna be easy? I mean,
I mean, I just don't think they got enough experience, bro. Like just playoffs. We just talked about the playoff.
The
like
Bucks?
even no, we was talking about
the Cavs.
yeah,
The
Cavs.
Cavs,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I just think this, like, you just getting there and just because you're the best record, you know what I mean, or whatever the top 2, it doesn't matter. Like it just, I don't think,
Yeah, for
They're
sure.
not gonna. Yeah. Okay.
and it just, like you said, it's light.
Yeah,
But you also
Celtics
gotta
gonna go, bro.
You also
I
gotta
see.
think though, like
I ain't gonna lie.
if for sure, the championship is gonna be between the top 3.
Mhm.
I don't see the Knicks
Nah,
taking it,
Nah.
but I do see it could be between the Knicks, Celtics, or the Knicks and Cleveland for the.
Well, let's talk about first round
Championship.
matchup because Knicks play the Pistons.
Right.
So I think
You know what
I
though?
think-
Last year, me, I would have said it. That would have been easy.
that's a hard.
Pistons
one.
been
That's gonna go
bomb.
7.
K
yeah,
bring different energy.
And the Bucks
I'm gonna
play
stand behind.
the Pacers.
Bucks
During-
gonna handle that.
Hey, you good with everybody's last name? It's Duran,
Jalen, yeah.
Jalen Duran, though, right?
Mhm.
Duran.
Duran.
That nigga know. That nigga said Podensky, Richard Roche, Ferrer Rocher.
Ricochet.
So,
the reason why I say I don't know, bro, the thing I'm gonna stick with during the nigga is so inconsistent when it comes to either he gonna give you a good game or he gonna foul you to death.
Yeah.
He averaged 10.9 rebounds,
Yeah.
but he gonna foul you to death. So I don't see that being a
He's a
toss up.
grown man at 20 years old though.
He putting in work when he wants to. I don't see the Pistons taking it, but them niggas ain't no hoes.
I think they put up a fight though.
They ain't no hoes.
I'll probably say Knicks in 6, just because of experience. But I wouldn't be surprised because the Knicks gonna run themselves to the ground at some point.
But
Tom
they don't got
Thibodeau.
no-
Yeah,
Look at
Tom
Mitch
Thibodeau
Robinson.
gonna run these.
What happened to Mitch
They always
Robinson?
do,
That
bro.
nigga was elite last year.
Tom Thibodeau gonna run them to
That
the
nigga
ground.
just
The homie just came
Always
off an
do.
injury, didn't he?
Brunson.
Yeah,
Yeah, he just came back.
Yeah,
his
just came back.
first game back too. They had him on a mini restriction, and he still was. Kinda
Luckily
like,
is that this playing gives them a week, and they already know who they match up with, so
Yeah.
it's not like, oh, we're gonna wait to see who wins this play in. And I mean, the matchups really though for the Pistons, like you can kind of hide Brunson on a Malik Beasley or a Tim Hardaway.
So you
Like,
pretty much saying
The person, who's gonna go at like K's the only one that can really
set up a shot. For
get to
himself
you and
shit.
get a shot for someone or somebody else.
Mhm.
who does the
Brunson,
Pistons have though? Like, I'm thinking about that.
that's what I'm thinking. Like the only reason why I'm going with the Knicks is like after. Well, this is gonna be K's first run. So how does he handle that?
Fact.
They're gonna guard him like
Crazy.
he's gonna see a different
A whole
coverage that he
different
hasn't
style,
seen.
man.
Once you get to the playoffs, it's different.
Yeah, bro,
And you're gonna constantly see it for 4 games. Like who else is gonna help him?
Like you see,
Dennis
Oh, I
Schroeder.
don't know.
Dennis Schroeder, but he comes off the bench. He's another veteran presence. He can help him, but that's off the bench. Like who? Like in the starting lineup, you got Tim Hardaway.
which he shouldn't be in the starting lineup.
Yeah, I mean,
He was
Malik.
off the bench at first. I'm just
Yeah,
being honest.
Malik
He was off the bench
Beasley.
doing 2-3 points.
Yeah, I mean Malik Beasley. Who else start? Tobias.
Tobias,
Yeah.
from saying, that's all I
Tobias,
got.
but we've seen him in Philly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's not enough.
I gotta see what
Not
the
enough,
Pistons
yeah.
gonna do,
Not
but the playoffs they might win a game 1 or something.
Yeah.
Really change it, but I just think the Knicks gonna
they've been there.
grind it out.
Yeah.
And you also got to think they just came off of a horrible season, so they still got to get back.
That's
to
what I'm
the
saying,
finally
but
groove.
Yeah, build
even
up,
first
yeah.
first round, that's good for the Pistons because they was trash last year.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely trash.
terrible.
Yeah, I mean they was trash.
Niggas
they
made
need
the
to be
playoffs.
good.
Like
They
clap
got
it up
what
for them
the
niggas. Goddamn.
Asar, who one of them Thompson brothers who's cool.
Mhm.
They gonna they could play defense. I'm just talking about when you need to get a bucket
Yeah, get some scores.
and you get the ball out of K's hands,
Yeah.
like who can really
You don't
give
got
you.
nobody like that.
You know what I mean?
God.
Like that, you need a multiple shot creators. And I
Malik
don't think
Beasley
they got
probably
a lot.
gonna give you 12 and a half. Tobias gonna give you. He might give you 15.
But they gonna
Shit.
chunk
But-
chunk crazy threes, and
That's what
gonna
it
be
is.
the
They're
do or
gonna
die.
be shooting
Yeah.
threes out there, and if they
Yeah.
miss
Do or
it,
die.
it's over.
But then you got to also think about the only nigga that's really giving out assists on that team is Cade.
Yeah.
So Cade can't do it all. Cade might not even do that because he gonna have to be the nigga to run
yeah,
run
the
the
crazy shot and
So
all that. Yeah.
it's just so much.
You help.
The Knicks, that's why I said to be the 3rd seed and have the pieces. That's why I said the Knicks is a scary team. 'Cause they were a scary team at the beginning of the season.
They was good.
Even with the trades, I was still saying that it's a possibility that they may do something. But I
Yeah,
still
and I
say it's
also
between them
think-
3.
Like it plays against Jalen Durham because Karl Anthony Towns is gonna be outside shooting that shooting the 3. So
Oh my God!
that motherfucker, dog.
it's that Carl impression.
That nigga.
That
Motherfucker fruit.
nigga, I
Hey,
don't know.
he as moist as that nigga is, boy. He a beast on the court sometimes, but
I feel like
nigga the
I
glasses.
feel like New York. You know what I mean? The Knicks, because in Minnesota he looked like a girl. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
Soft.
When he went to the Knicks-
let's talk about this.
when he
Yeah,
went to the
yeah,
Knicks,
yeah.
he gained a little.
You got a little young
he gained a
man.
little more respect.
I
I ain't
mean,
gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like,
little
nigga.
shoulders, little
'Cause
shoulders.
He was a little
I don't think
fruity
he say
in
nigga.
Minnesota.
That's probably
You gotta,
the problem.
you
He
gotta.
don't look like he say nigga enough. He's like, that's some bullshit.
You probably, I don't say that.
I don't never nigger. They're like, whoa, kind of. Now they had.
Not the whole shit.
I was laughing, bro, because they was some dudes like, hey, can you sign, whatever. He's like, I don't do gold.
Oh my God.
He was like, hey, I got a black pen. He said,
Yeah.
I signed it. I was
But
like, this nigga.
you know the reason behind that?
I know, because they can make money off it. Same
Yeah.
thing with the blue pens. That's why niggas don't use
It's
the
like,
blue
why you
sharpness
say
and
it
shit.
like that though?
That nigga-
But he do
Uh-huh.
sound like fruity, and I like.
He
Bro,
do.
like,
And that's
you
just
don't
what
He
it
have
was.
got
Yeah.
no bass in his voice.
Boy, and
man.
like
That
when
shit
he
crazy.
get mad on the court, he be like, and one, and then start looking somewhere else instead of. If he ever watching it, like his eyes be like, and one, then he start like his eyes be roaming somewhere else.
Awkward as shit.
I be like, bro, what's
Like,
wrong with you, bro?
awkward
Like,
ass,
Told
weird
him, we said it.
I'm
He
like,
said-
you
with
look
your
weird.
chest.
Yeah, bro, you look weird, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he said,
So he don't look weird getting mad up.
yeah, like you get mad, but you still like, all
nigga
right,
sound
bro, like,
Michelet. You know Michelet? You know what it is?
But no.
You know the old guy that was with Death Row? Like she's like when she sing, she sound like very powerful, but when she like When she sings, she's like,
damn,
He like, damn, bitch, where you been going from?
I borrowed that
Yeah,
shit.
borrow that motherfucker. But nah, yeah, okay. So
Yeah, I'm going.
it's gonna be a toss up in the
I'm
East.
going Knicks though, and then
You're going Knicks out. You didn't say
no.
that?
Knicks,
Oh, okay.
Knicks
I was
over,
gonna say,
Knicks
I don't
over,
see that.
Knicks over Detroit.
Okay.
And then I'm going. I think Bucks Pistons. I mean Bucks Pacers go 6-7. I got to see how the Pacers respond in like a 1-2. But I got to see if Dame come back. He got blood clots, so.
I already wasn't coming back the rest of the
I
season.
don't think.
Yeah, so if that's the case, I'm going Pacers in 6, Pacers
I can
in
see that.
7
Over the Bucks.
over the
'Cause
Bucks
they
with
don't got
no
nobody.
with no Dame
They
because
ain't got
Dame
nobody, yeah.
Dame. Yeah, I don't know. I
I
can see the Bucks pulling that out, but
with homie though, with Giannis
Big
though,
Bucks?
that's still
Giannis
the
gonna
big
give a
buck-
problem.
Big
But
Bang Gucci.
but
with
I
Giannis
think
alone.
Indiana did it last year.
Yep.
Indiana did it last year, but I still think Bucks gonna be a problem. They ain't gonna go out without a fight, but
That was a good.
Yeah.
They back and forth last year was clutch too.
Mhm.
I definitely respect
even
it.
like the Pacers and the Knicks. Who's 2 and 3 in the East though? Is it the Boston and New York?
No,
The Knicks is 3?
Cavs is 1, Knicks is 3,
Oh, so then
Boston's 2.
Knicks got to see Boston second round.
Oh
That's
shit!
tough.
Oh, I'll wait till we get to that part because
But,
shit.
Warriors just lost.
Yeah, so that's why I was gonna talk
Don't
about.
worry, man.
Because
So
they
go
going
to the
against
play-in.
Memphis though. They
Uh-oh.
gotta play Memphis.
Some
Man,
niggas in the gulag, nigga.
we got the hey, we got the real shooter.
You got the gulag.
Yeah, y'all niggas got the
Which
gulag, nigga.
We got
I
the
mean,
real.
We got 2. I mean, shooter in the league.
We ain't talking about no hand
Oh,
gestures.
okay,
You hear me?
okay.
Okay.
Talking about fines, nigga.
We talk, yeah.
We talking about grenades, nigga.
Yeah. He on Call of Duty time here.
Okay, so
blowing up the whole spot.
It's the Warriors against Memphis,
Okay. Oh, we on West. We on
Well,
West. My bad. We on West. Okay.
But then
Did
it's-
Minnesota pull that out?
but then they'll be facing either Houston or OKC
You talking about if they
in
win?
round 1. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Memphis
I'm
won.
not saying they gonna go far. I never said that.
Wait,
so.
who they play?
So it's gonna
OKC gonna definitely be.
It's gonna be either one of them, depending on who win that matchup between the Warriors and Memphis.
John gonna shoot himself out the game.
Y'all gonna
Literally.
ball. See, here's my
Ja gon'
problem.
ball, dog.
I say the same
He
shit
gonna get
about all
suspended
these
in
key
mid-
players.
I don't know who gonna win that game, but Ja gon'
I
ball.
He gonna get
I'll be
suspended mid.
Nigga suspend me
man.
mid game.
Yeah,
Might
oh,
sneak in
yeah.
I'm
that
strapped for
motherfucker,
me.
dog.
Oh,
He
hit
might
my
sneak
baby
in that
said that.
motherfucker, bro. Just because, bro.
That nigga
like-
we gonna doing this so much.
But see, but
Did
I
Minnesota
don't know,
win?
bro. Like, to be real, because they just had a matchup.
Mhm.
Remember the last game they
And you
played?
see what Draymond did was like.
He was like, yeah. See, Draymond
Draymond gonna
Draymond
get
is
you.
the
ain't act
game.
like no hoe, though.
Draymond gonna get. See, that's the only thing. Draymond is the keeper of the key to the
Yeah,
situation. He
Minnesota
gonna get him
won.
out. He gonna get him.
Come on, he know what to do.
He know what to get.
It's
How he
that
gonna?
vet- It's that vet shit. Like,
He gonna get him. He gonna get him start doing this the whole time. He gonna. He gonna take him.
like, shoot at me, nigga. Shoot
And
at
that, and if y'all got, if they don't got,
Put it on me.
yeah,
Put it on me, nigga.
yeah.
Minnesota won,
He liable to flop.
And if they don't got a job, they ain't doing nothing.
but they got Jaren Jackson.
Man, they need job, bro.
They got
Y'all
Desmond
niggas
Bain.
stupid.
We ain't talking about no role players.
Like
and
that,
no-
nigga like,
They need job. Like, you shot me. Come on,
I'm
no,
just-
Warriors.
I'm just saying, I think that's gonna be a real good game.
It would,
It's gonna be a
but
real
not
good
without
game.
job.
Sorry,
Not without
y'all.
job, bro.
That nigga
That's gonna
shot
be a real
me.
good game.
The Warriors-
Y'all not playing?
No, I'm saying
Oh,
if
you
he
saying
get,
he out there though?
no, I'm saying if he get out there and get suspended, bro.
Yeah, like he
I don't
grenaded-
think he gonna get
grenaded
suspended
himself.
because of how much it matters.
No,
but,
it does. I'm just.
But I know y'all. I noticed y'all call out Jaren, and I'm just that nigga that look at the games, bro, and be like Jaren is clutch, but he remind me of Duran. Like he either gonna
Jaren
ball
Jackson?
or he gonna stay in foul
He just
trouble.
fouled too much.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
my problem with him. Like he either gonna go hard for you or he gonna foul, and that's if y'all can't grasp it. I think he has the most fouls in like this year or something like that.
Maybe, and it's crazy
Or
because
something
you
like
one
that.
of the top 2 players.
It's
like, on your team.
crazy.
That is crazy.
How you
in
can't
year
stay
6 or
consistent.
something.
like, bro.
And he's
Nice.
a great fucking player, bro.
Nice.
And then Bane caught fire. Who he's been cold for a minute
They ain't got the worst shot I've ever seen.
because he a T-Rex.
Yeah, that nigga buff, nigga.
Nigga, oh, like that,
Nigga
nigga.
too buff.
That shit crazy.
Hey, but even
Put
Desmond
that shit
Bain,
away.
I did not see Desmond Bain being like this coming out of what, Kansas State or
Yeah,
something.
early.
No, he came out of I think BYU.
Like Saquon Barkley.
Desmond Bain did.
Yeah,
I think it was
He
one
from
of those.
Richmond, Indiana, so I know.
Yeah, he went, but I didn't. When he was in college, he was cool, but
Yeah.
I didn't think he was gonna come out give motherfuckers 20,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
25,
he
30
yeah,
again.
yeah.
I didn't think he was
You
gonna
just
be
don't
that
know
cold.
nowadays.
Yeah, I just
bro.
didn't
You
think-
just don't know who about to come and just.
I didn't think he was gonna be
get
that
right in the
cold.
league for real.
But I
That's
I
an
don't
elite team. Niggas can't sleep on since we already on the West. Like Memphis, nigga was up there though. Like Memphis was giving hell.
But
So who
they just
who
they really one dimensional to me though.
who you choosing? Memphis or
They're not good
Warriors?
shooters like that.
I'm gonna go.
Inconsistent. I give you that.
Memphis or Warriors?
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't
That
have
gotta
an
be-
argument for that one.
that
I
gotta
really
be
don't
a-
know.
Oh, you know who I'm picking.
Wait, who
So
playing? Who playing?
Yeah, we know you're on
at
Warrior
home?
time.
I don't know
Yeah,
who playing
It's
home
gonna
first.
be in Golden State.
I'm going to say.
yeah, we're going with the real shooter over here.
I feel like I would lean towards
Yeah,
Golden State.
Yeah.
100%.
I called John Wick. He said,
Hey, Festus Ezeli. They have Festus Ezeli. My bad. Warriors.
Not as
But I don't know.
My bad. Warriors and 6.
I can't. But I'm being honest.
Warriors
And
and
then you know they might got a vengeance because they gotta do their thing for Wales. You know, because
Yeah.
Wales ain't playing, so we gotta see how far we can go. We gotta do it for my nigga Lil Saint, man. You know,
And
Little
Zach
Saint.
they're doing it.
Zach Edey and Draymond don't like each other, so I think that's gonna be a real.
Personal
I
question.
think that's gonna be a good matchup.
Do you think Edie clutch in the league this year? He just now, you know, midway through the season got his start because remember he was on the bench because the nigga came
He
in.
actually started a little early in the season too.
But they put him back on the bench. He
Yeah, 'cause
wasn't
he's slow.
operating, bro. He was not operating. He just got back into the starting lineup.
He's slow.
So, but now that he's back in starting lineup, yeah, he is very slow. But now he's back in the starting lineup, and niggas producing more. He's averaging more rebounds, averaging more points. But do you really think he really a top pick like that?
No,
No.
I just don't see it. Respectfully, he did
No.
his thing, you know. In
but he's
college,
just one of them like
But it also wasn't niggas
really
that was
good college
fucking-
players. Why? Because you're 7'5". The game's
Exactly.
slow down. You play half court.
Mm.
But I didn't see him translating to the NBA. He is playing. I mean, minutes. You're
talking
7'5".
about
You can do
big?
something
Like,
still, regardless,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But
Get it to somebody else.
I don't know how long he's gonna last in the league, regardless.
He
I don't
bro,
think-
he moves so slow. He was moving.
he got to
slow.
hit the 3.
He
He got to
was
hit
moving
that
slow
consistently.
in college too. But to your point, I did not see him. I didn't see him getting drafted as high as he did, and I didn't see him translating over to being a starter.
Yeah.
They take that college shit because what he was doing there, and you got the height to prove it. But he's weak. The nigga's weak in the post. Like
Slow as shit.
I
think
didn't-
they're gonna run if
Run that boy.
you can't play Zach Edey against Steph
Fuck no.
because
That boy about to
you
run
got to be up on
circles.
every
we
screen. You
just
can't play
watched a
drive.
clip of Luka
Yeah,
against Rudy. That's
Oh,
nigga, that
yeah,
shit
yeah.
gonna happen to him. Nigga, he,
Welcome to the
works.
island.
He gonna be-
Welcome
yeah,
to
you
the
can't
island.
do that.
nigga
So,
liable to fall slow like
I
this.
think he.
I mean, but you know, they probably looked at like he took Purdue to the championship.
Yeah,
He
that's
had
what I'm
a-
saying. They
I
just
mean,
the
he had a
same
squad
thing,
though.
Same thing
They have a
like
squad.
Cooper. Even though Cooper clutch, I'm not gonna. But they gonna look at that same thing because
Yeah.
nigga, we gotta draft this nigga because
Nah,
he,
Cooper's cold.
No. The point I'm making is that was the same mindset.
Yeah, but
because
think
of
about like
what he
this.
did.
Yeah, how big he is. He's
I
more.
think he's more like a Janai Broom than a Cooper.
Janai Broom way. No, I'm not comparing it to.
He's
I'm
more
just-
like a Roberts from Houston.
Jawan Roberts. Yeah,
Jawan
but I'm not
Roberts.
comparing him. I'm just saying the
But he's just
mindset for him.
7'5".
to
Yeah, the
get back to
mindset.
league
Yeah,
was the
yeah,
same
yeah.
thing.
Got him a championship.
Because of how far he took. Yeah, the nigga
Yeah,
took him there.
because Purdue just came out of nowhere.
I mean,
like
they had little Brandon or Brady.
I'm just
Smith
saying
was putting up
that
work.
season alone, like
Yeah.
that wasn't projected for them to be like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, to go that deep. So.
Yeah. Okay, so we didn't ask, and I asked the question. I mean, you already got your biased answer, but out of the West, who coming out of the West?
I mean, we just gonna skip the whole thing and just say who's coming, or
Are we not gonna go over like
Oh, y'all want to
Lakers?
play in?
You
Okay.
want to
we
break
got-
it down?
okay. Well, I
yeah,
gave you
he
two
want to
play-
break
I mean,
down.
Well, 'cause
La-
the
Lakers and Wolves. If that's
The
I'm
Lakers
going-
ain't in the play-in?
no, I'm
Nah,
sorry.
but
No,
that-
I'm going to the bracket.
Going straight to the
bracket.
Oh,
yeah.
so
okay.
the play in the other one is
Kings and
Yeah.
Maverick.
Kings and Mavericks.
Mhm.
I'm going Dallas.
I'm gonna go Dallas.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dallas too.
Dallas.
I'm gonna go Dallas.
Yeah,
Yeah, they finna
But that's
win.
that's-
Yeah,
that's-
But
Dallas-
AD got to deliver.
And
but
Dallas would have to
Zach
play.
playing decent
Eddie
right
gonna
now.
deliver though.
Dallas would have to play Memphis. We're
And
going
Gafford's
Warriors.
back. Who they missing?
Lively
He the only one
and
that back.
Kyrie.
Kyrie,
Yeah.
and he ain't coming.
Kyrie
back.
ain't
Yeah, he ain't come
But I'm
back.
saying, is Lively coming back for the playoffs?
I don't know.
See, I don't know. That's what I said. It's kind of because Zach
they
playing
really need
nice
him,
at the Kings. Though.
That's what I'm saying. So if,
Dinwiddie's gonna
if
put in work.
AD ain't healthy for the playoffs,
Or don't stay healthy.
And he playing
if he
some
don't
bonus.
stay healthy, then
He's playing
That
some
shit can
bonus.
happen in
Yeah,
seven
That's his
games.
fucking.
I'm
That's
saying-
his arch nemesis right there. God
Hey,
damn.
that nigga,
God damn.
that nigga folds. But see, hold on.
But the thing is, he don't have to guard
Oh,
Sabonis.
damn it. Let me tell you the shit.
My bad, bro.
Difference is he ain't playing.
The nigga didn't even land my plane, nigga.
Yeah, he gonna be roaming.
You're
That's
right.
why.
You're
That's
right.
why I think he
You're
gonna
right.
he gonna be on DeMar DeRozan or something. Watch,
So then
because
again,
they play.
I can't say Dallas out the gate. I can't. I don't know. I just because if he
I'm
can't
leaning
stay
towards
healthy,
Dallas.
I can see Sacktown taking that.
It's It's in.
That's why I said I
think AD
kind of
not
stumbled
in
on that one a little
Sacramento.
bit. Because
I
if
believe it's in
AD
Sacramento.
don't stay healthy, bro, that's really like.
But
And the
he's
players,
healthy
what,
going
the
into
players
this game.
one game?
7 games,
One game.
bro.
Yeah, the players one game.
One game.
That
You got
makes a
one
difference.
time,
That
one
makes a difference
chance.
too, where they
Win
playing
it
at
all.
too.
They said like the
One
So,
game, I can
I'm-
see Dallas taking
I'ma
it, but
leave-
he.
No, I'm talking about 7 games in the playoffs, but
Oh, no,
I can say sack. Oh, sack.
Yeah, just
Sack. We'll take that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kings.
one.
I think they're gonna
One
steal
game,
I
I
think
think
Dallas-
So
Yeah, one
it's
game,
Mavericks
yeah.
at Kings, if y'all was wondering.
Yeah,
Who's
in
at home.
Sacramento.
I can.
But I'm still going Dallas.
I'm gonna still go Dallas.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
go
gonna
with
go
Dallas.
Dallas.
For one game, yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go Dallas. And
Okay.
And then the Warriors.
that's-
Are we going Warriors?
Warriors,
But
I
where are they
mean,
playing? At the Oracle?
at,
Yeah,
yeah,
in San
at Kings.
Francisco.
Yeah.
Warriors with the
I don't
Wolves?
know,
Oh,
bro.
no, Warriors.
No, you're talking about the
with-
Warrior game? Which
The
one?
Warriors.
We already talked.
Memphis.
We already picked that.
So you're going Warriors?
No, I'm just curious. I'm
Y'all
just
go-
curious
y'all go
where they
On the
playing at.
highlight, bro. For what? LA Clippers. Warriors.
Well,
I don't know if they
but
gonna
where they
put it
playing
on.
at?
Not yet. It's probably not gonna be out yet.
On the, it's that dude. I bet you.
Does anybody know where they playing at?
Where? Which one?
Where is Memphis playing?
In San
Memphis.
Francisco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be Warriors.
I don't
Warriors
know,
is a 7
bro.
seed.
I don't know. Nah, I don't know. I keep saying I
Yeah,
just
it's
know.
tough.
I don't know. That's 2 elite teams that go against you. And again, they just played, and it was nigga neck and neck.
What's the season series? You know that? Go to their schedule.
I don't know.
Who's?
The Warriors. Who won the season series? Warriors Grizzlies.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think I might lean towards.
I'm going Warriors.
Yeah,
bro.
for sure. We know you going Warriors.
For sure.
But I mean, I still say respectfully, it's
No, I'm not saying
fuck,
that. It
I
ain't
don't know.
really a good. It's definitely gonna be a great matchup. But I just think, like I said, experience alone, and then Child out there, if he ain't really focused, he doing some dumb shit.
I
don't think he gonna
I
be
just
on
don't
that.
think he
though.
gonna be on
I
that.
think he
type
gonna
of
come
time.
on that.
Ah,
He gonna
yeah.
come for some shit. You feel me? Like,
I'm glad you caught
So you
Pause.
said for Memphis and Golden State, right?
yeah, pause.
It looks like Golden State won 3 out of the 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Golden State won 3 out of the 4.
Also one game though.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be cool to see. I'm definitely gonna see that. But what I will say is, Ja really got to put up points. He not really
Go back to the bracket,
he not really a
y'all.
3-point shooter, but that nigga was hot this last game and he was putting up.
They do have that shit, right?
But I just feel like, damn, I don't know.
Okay.
I will. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer.
I'm not gonna go with the grain, so I'm gonna go Memphis.
I don't know.
Okay.
He going against the grain, but come on.
I don't have an answer. I don't got it.
He gonna say a disclosure, then say, yeah, come on. let's
Yeah,
go.
then we go opposite.
Yeah.
Let me fuck the system up.
Go Memphis.
All right, let's go next one then. I'm not gonna talk about OKC because you obviously have to wait till we see who wins or who loses and all that. But we got Denver.
Don't matter who win or lose, and whoever got to see OKC.
It's
out of
over
that-
with. Yeah.
it's over.
That's gonna be, I give that.
So
Denver
out of all
and-
4 of them, OKC will be all 4 of them. That's what you're saying.
No.
No, they only gonna be
to
playing
a
say-
series,
yeah.
but they got to go.
If Golden
OKC
State
plays
loses,
Golden State.
if Golden State loses
Oh.
and wins the 8 seed, now they got to see OKC.
Bro, they're not sweeping them niggas. You got me fucked up. They might.
No,
they,
man.
all
Well,
right.
Memphis
no.
get you.
I'm just saying, bro.
if-
Golden
if-
State is a
yeah,
team,
if
bro, that you
Memphis-
just don't want to
if
see, bro,
Memphis
just because
won
you have Steph.
and
bro.
I
Golden
said,
State-
yeah, they gonna
I
be.
mean,
and
like,
Golden
you
State
can-
won the
that
eight
might be
seed.
sweet, though. No homo,
Gentlemen,
goddamn.
one.
You hear me?
Like
4-1.
OKC go 4-1 though.
Yeah, 4-1. It's going 5.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
I wouldn't say 4-0 though. That's
I
a heavy
say-
4-0.
I don't
Yeah.
think OKC want to see Golden State.
Nobody
to
wants
be
to see
honest.
Nobody wants to
Let's
see
be
him.
honest, though. Nobody wants to
We
see him.
agree on that.
Well, yeah, but I say Golden
Steph.
State.
Nobody wants to see
I
Steph.
say, but
You know what I mean?
OKC get them in 6. But Memphis,
Yeah.
they get Memphis in.
Do y'all
5.
see anybody? I know we're gonna go back to the West, but y'all see anybody East or West getting swept? Anybody?
In
East
the
to
East
West.
or West?
Definitely not the. I'm gonna say not the West because everything was neck and neck.
I'm gonna tell you.
Cavs,
see the
Cavs
Timberwolves
was
getting
the
swept.
farthest
tell you-
away from every nigga, and then
You said who?
The Timberwolves against.
I'll tell you. I'm about to say
Oh, God.
they're a liability.
Who
to
they
get
play?
swept. The Lakers. They're a liability. They're a liability. If any, if
Hey,
I'ma
I'm just
choose-
saying, bro. Let's be honest.
If
Let's
I'm-
just look at
Ant-Man
it.
ain't going.
Just look at the past games
I'm
they've been
so shit.
playing.
I gotta go get
And
the
look
grain.
how I'm just saying, bro. I'm
Hey,
just
boy,
saying,
that's I
bro.
done spit with this nigga, dude.
Hey,
I'm just
No,
saying.
I
but
guess.
saying.
also in order
Whoever-
for,
whoever plays Boston 2 getting swept.
So who
Yeah,
plays
guess
Boston?
what?
Let's see.
They're the 2 seeds. So
Yeah,
whoever,
2, so whoever wins 7.
Okay.
yeah, whoever gets the 7,
I'll
they're getting
also
swept.
say like Ant is elite.
Yeah.
But another reason why Ant is so elite is because of the pieces around him that don't produce. So the nigga gotta do too much. The nigga field goal attempts be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But you got
outside
Randall.
of Ant,
Randall gotta like really.
Randall ain't it, bro.
they got
Nah, Randall
nah.
been there for a minute, bro.
Nah, but like
he used to though.
In the playoffs, he goes away.
You go.
And why? Because the playoffs.
Like
why the playoffs?
He used to though, but
The playoffs, the physical intensity matches up, and
he was kind of cool with the Lakers though.
They got a big.
He was cool.
But then he went to like Knicks. It was like toss. It was like a toss.
They got a body for Randall, and the thing is like.
But okay, Randall, he disappears. Nash ain't the guy.
But who's guarding Luka?
Nobody.
Yeah, they definitely gonna probably get slow.
Who's guarding Bron?
Then who's gonna guard AR? If y'all gonna get your best niggas, it's a lot of niggas.
AR kind of a problem.
But I ain't gonna say. I don't know. I don't think this. I mean, I think. I think y'all give out one game though.
I say it's possible.
I think y'all give out one game.
I'm not saying we are. I'm saying it's possible.
You have one of Luka's favorite
game.
players on the Wolves. He always plays with Luka. Rudy Gobert. That nigga's on his team
I forgot
time.
about that too. Come here.
I forgot about that too.
Yeah, we just seen the highlight.
We just seen the highlight.
We just seen the highlight.
He be cooking them. Okay. I can see you getting swept. I can see a potential sweep.
Look, Luka beat the Wolves by himself, or Kyrie, but Luka took him out pretty much
Single-handedly. Yeah,
him and the Thunder by himself last year.
Yeah, clutch.
Yeah.
I'm rocking with the Lakers. Lakers over Wolves.
Okay.
All right,
copy that.
Finals.
And
he going straight to the finals.
Because I'm
already that.
and the Nuggets. Was it Nuggets Clippers?
Yes.
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Tough, bro.
Nuggets.
Clippers been kind of playing all right.
Nuggets.
Nah,
you right though.
The
Joker's
Nuggets
a problem.
Jokic is, but
Niggas is
outside of
Game,
Jokic,
though, bro.
the Nuggets been having a lot of internal
What about
problems.
Murray?
Nigga,
They've been having
Mike
a lot of
ass.
They've been having a lot of internal
So,
problems.
talking about that though, they just fired their head coach and their GM.
four or 5 games before the season.
And what seed was they third?
And I also heard
Yes.
Like third seed, fourth
yeah,
seed.
it was
Before
like
that
3 or 4.
Yeah.
And
I just seen that, but why they did fire them?
I think it's some other shit.
It's some
You know
internal
what I
shit.
mean?
There's like a lot after they
You
came
gotta
out,
think
like,
that's a crazy ass move right before the playoffs.
Yeah,
But
I
Memphis
seen that.
did the same. They fired him like Taylor Jenkins 2 weeks ago.
But the point is, like, it's like, bro, you understand the time that you're doing it? You're doing it right before the fucking playoffs?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
you got potential to make it, or you
what
already in.
made you that mad?
Prove a point or some shit like nigga.
Anybody
that's
can
why-
go.
Nigga,
What made
that's
you
why-
that mad? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what
Probably-
could you have done?
I bet you Mike Malone, his motherfucking attitude. That's why I don't fuck with him. He always talking shit. He probably said something like, nigga, this is my team. Nigga.
Nah, but Mike Malone real. The reason why I fuck with him because he's real. He kept
he
it
real.
real.
But you
He
talking
kept
shit
it real.
about
He's
my
not gonna
squad.
sugarcoat shit, and he always gonna say like, nah, they gotta do their job.
Nah, facts.
Like when he went on that little he had a little after the game press conference. I think when they lost to the Spurs, he was like, "Yeah, well, motherfuckers ain't watching film. They probably not gonna watch it. Go back, look at the minutes that they played. We gonna have to show it to them because they don't watch film. Nobody watches film, so we're gonna go back, show it to them, show them why
So
they didn't do
sugarcoating
this.
shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Hey, the people in power don't like that shit.
Yeah,
They
he's
don't talk
like, and I was
back there,
in the
like,
locker room like, well, speak up if I'm saying anything wrong. He said nobody spoke up. He's like, so why?
See, he probably
Yeah,
did
so
the same exact shit,
It's,
bro.
but
Right.
it's that
Niggas
internal
talking
shit. So
wet.
it's one of them things.
Right.
where
But you
it's
gotta
ain't
understand,
messed
my
like,
team, nigga.
when the
I ain't
GM
winning
and the
without
coach
me.
get fired, it had to be
That's what I'm saying.
like,
That's like,
It made me feel like they was on the same page.
on the same. I was
Nah,
about
they
to
was on
say
the
the
same
words
page.
of my mind. It was on the
But-
same shit, and I'm like, the owner was like,
I think they fired the
Shout out.
GM because
Exactly.
well, they said the GM they wanted to play. They had this dude Pickett
Oh yeah, I
who
seen that.
plays who's been playing a little more lately for the Nuggets,
Mhm.
and the GM wanted Pickett to play over Russell Westbrook more minutes. He's like, why don't you? They thinking
That
that
could be a
Malone was favoring Russell over the younger guys, which you got younger guys that are not proven. I've never heard of Jalen
I never
Pickett.
heard of this
You know what I
nigga.
mean? Until he just
So you
started
said
playing.
that shit.
You know what I mean? Like
Honestly.
Yeah,
he
go
came
look
in.
him up.
He came in the game one time. I was like, "Who are you?" You know what I mean? Like, really though. So I was like, I don't know why you like when you need a proven player. Russell always been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though he might mess up, do something stupid.
Yeah, he gonna give you a couple
He gonna
like
get you what you-
boneheaded, like
Yeah,
running
yeah,
around
yeah.
too much.
He definitely,
Nah.
and he gonna set the tone a little bit
Yeah.
too.
Some energy,
He-
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
definitely the energy right
And
there.
Yeah.
going into a playoff series, like you need somebody like Russell rather
Yeah.
than Pickett. So stop
And then
playing
they
with
talking about the locker room cohesiveness with that interim head coach. They was like the locker room has been different
Yeah.
because
What
of
you
that.
mean,
thing
different,
is-
good or bad though?
bad.
Good. No, they said it's been better.
But I heard, look,
Really?
even
That's what I
Michael
heard. Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr. He was like, oh, after all this firing or something, Christian Braun invited the players out to a little players only dinner meeting, and they asked Michael Porter about it. He's like, oh, how was that meeting? He said, I don't know, I didn't get invited.
So they divided the team too.
That's
though.
what I'm saying. So like,
Damn.
I don't know if Christian Braun and Michael Porter beefing, but I don't know if I could choose.
I mean, you gonna
Nuggets.
say that out loud on media type time? Yeah, nigga, you
That's
wildin'.
Yeah.
on the
You
media.
wildin',
To the
bro.
media, you're saying that out
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah,
That's,
you're
no.
wildin', bro.
that's what I'm saying. I might
You
go
gotta keep
But
Clippers.
your
they may
mouth-
not go,
You gotta keep
but-
your mouth closed and go holler at the nigga.
I might go Clippers because
Okay, see, I didn't know all of that either.
just because I
Make
feel
you
like
think.
the Nuggets is
Niggas
beating
gonna intentionally
themselves
be
a
like,
little
fuck
bit.
it.
Yeah, fuck this.
Mentally,
shit.
they lost it, which is
Yeah,
why
you
that
gotta-
whole Jokic
yeah.
conversation is.
I'm getting paid.
fuck
Fuck,
it.
I'm gonna let
Yeah.
And you
shit.
got
It's
to
your
be
team.
mentally
Fuck
tough.
it.
You got to
Yeah,
be
you got
mentally
it.
tough.
Yeah, you
Got
got
it.
it. Yeah,
They-
type shit.
They also said that, like, you know, when the conversation happened with Mike Malone and was telling him the whole thing about him getting fired, he's like, yeah, the nigga wasn't quiet at all.
Nah,
They said
the
the nigga went off, as he should,
But that's him.
as he
though.
should. But I think it goes back. I'm a Titans fan, so it goes back to the whole Vrabel thing when Vrabel got let go after
Oh
being,
yeah, I remember
after
that.
winning
Mhm.
Coach of the Year. It's because the GM, not the GM, but the owners, nigga, they want to run the shit. And he like, I want a piece. It's my shit.
Mhm.
So I think that Mike and the GM was like, nigga, we on the same page.
But then
Y'all
he
ain't
go on a
doing
rant.
that.
He went on a rant about some franchise. I would never coach for that franchise. That franchise was on some bullshit. What franchise?
Was it Vrabel? Are you talking
No, I'm
about
talking
Mike
about
Malone?
Malone?
yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe the Lakers.
And,
talking about the
when they let somebody go, and he was just like, yeah, that
Oh,
they did
that
some
was,
bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? I literally did. I seen like a month ago or 2 months, something like that.
maybe
Thanks.
Memphis, but he was also talking about somebody who else got fired.
Yeah, he was talking about
Recently.
coach got
The
fired.
Hornets,
He was
didn't
like,
that nigga get fired
um,
again? The new one?
Maybe the Bucks, or
he like, it was some bullshit that I would never coach
Yeah,
for that.
bro,
Yeah.
it was
Oh,
like
shit.
some
Damn.
Bucks or somebody else.
So
He's
that
like,
nigga-
never
that nigga
or
been high.
Atlanta.
Yeah, he on
one
some
of
like,
those.
yeah, when he started talking, I'm like, yeah, you on some, you going against the corporate, so that shit,
That nigga
yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Oh,
Don't
he
give a
don't.
fuck.
Niggas get that bag. But a lot of these niggas will fall into them roles. They'll get picked up again. They'll
But he
become-
probably felt like,
Oh, yeah.
shit, I'm a championship winning coach.
Which,
He
like I
is,
said,
he is.
that's why you know it's
Shit.
internal. Because when you look back at that shit and you look at third seed and you get axed right before playoffs, it's internal.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
You did your job. Just like
We
the
hear
whole,
shit.
we talked about Luka already, but the whole Luka situation, and then Luka go out there and put them niggas to sleep
Yeah.
back at home.
Damn, he got-
If them niggas ain't got fired yet, they gonna be gone by
Let me
the
see, Jimmy.
top of the year. So, but all right. So if we talking about that, then who y'all got in the finals?
I don't know
OKC.
because I think
It's
that's
gonna be
slowly
Lakers and
like
OKC and the
Boston.
Celtics.
Okay,
I'm
see
not
the
going
Celtics.
OKC, but he's an OKC fan. So.
I mean, hey, you know.
Not rocking with
respect it.
OKC because I just think they're gonna run to somebody too veteranish, and it's gonna be too much.
Who's gonna be that
Yeah,
veteran?
I was just about to ask you that. Who you
This-
think?
Who's that veteran?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Well,
you gonna
one,
go.
if they see the Lakers now, it's gonna be in the conference finals. If the Lakers get to the conference finals, they're not. OKC's not beating the Lakers in the conference finals. So if the Lakers get there, you might as well just start packing your bags right now.
Respectable.
OKC, pack your bags.
Respectable.
Okay,
But
continue.
I don't think OKC want to see who else they can play the 4 to 5. So they get the winner of the Clippers or the Nuggets. They don't want to see the Clippers
I don't
either.
think they
They
wanna
match
see
up really
that.
well with them.
I don't think they
wanna
want to
the
see
Clippers.
any of them, bro.
But-
to be honest, but OKC cool though. I like OKC. Like,
Yeah,
feel
I
like
think they
have
win their
the
first
fresh
round.
legs.
After that, I can't really say they're gonna smooth by in the second round
Mhm.
with
So-
the Clippers or the Nuggets.
So who you got?
I
in the
mean,
finals?
nobody's gonna smooth
straight
out
out.
Nobody's gonna smooth.
I
out
think it's
any
matchup
West.
based. So I'm thinking the Lakers go to the conference finals because they're gonna get. I think they beat the Wolves. Whoever the 7 seed is, if the Golden State gets 7, I say they beat the Rockets. The Rockets not winning.
Ah, yeah, for
The
sure.
Rockets not winning.
I mean,
the
if y'all
2-7
if you
matchup.
really put it all in perspective, bro, it's gonna come down to injuries. The West is too.
That's what I'm saying. I
Anybody
think
can
it's
see
matchup.
anybody to me.
It's matchup
I
I
based.
think it's gonna come
It
down
is
to
Everybody's
injuries,
beatable.
But it's also
Everybody's beatable.
experience.
And that's what
And
it
it
is.
does come
Yeah,
down to
experience, that's what I said
bets.
too, though. Yeah, like it definitely gonna be
Because
like,
yeah,
it's not gonna be ranking. It ain't
Yeah,
gonna be
like-
you the first just because you got to be there. Like,
yeah, like
experience.
you just like OKC, cool. They got blessed with they don't have
and they
to
may have
deal
an
with as
easy
many
schedule
games.
this whole season.
Nah,
You know, we
they
were.
had a cool schedule, but like
But I'm just saying, you
Yeah.
tracked all 82 games.
they young, they play
You see what I
hard,
mean?
so that works well in the regular
Sure.
season.
Yeah.
Once you get to the playoffs, like you really got to play mind games.
Just it gets
Like,
crazy.
Look what they did
Shay-
to Ant last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking
Shea,
it up.
Nigga was
Shot,
gang.
you ain't shooting shit, boy.
Shay-
Pass
Yep.
that bitch.
Yep.
Shea
Dort,
probably gonna
shoot
get
that
his, but
motherfucker.
I
And
just
it's
don't
crazy
believe in
because Ant
Jay
had a
Will.
crazy run
Yeah,
before that
still-
playoff.
As your second
That's
option,
it.
I
Sure.
just don't know
Yeah,
if he
for
can
sure.
consistently
Yeah.
give
He's got to
when
show
Shea
up.
is.
I feel like he didn't show up at the end last
I
year.
already said this. I was like,
I don't
bro,
know.
Jalen Williams is very inconsistent.
what I
bro.
said?
Like, he'd be gassed real
If they
quick too.
if they lose like second, third round, I'm trading him.
Jay
Trading
Will.
him and like 3 first-round picks, and I'm
Okay.
going to go get Cooper Flag.
Why not? Shit.
But I'm giving up 3 first-round. You got 17,000 of these motherfuckers. Giving up 3 first-round picks and Jay Will. He's a proven
think-
player.
You think Cooper gonna transition good?
I
I
do.
do.
Yeah,
I do.
he's built for
I'm
it.
not- NBA, he's
He's
NBA.
nice. I'm not.
I think he's built for
Yeah.
it for sure.
The NBA ready. I
Yeah,
feel
for
It's,
sure.
it's gonna be who he go to is the fucking question.
Yeah,
I hate. I mean, it just.
I
Is
just
it the
hope he
Wizards?
don't.
Who got number one pick?
I just
Nigga,
no. I mean, it's
the
a
Wizards-
lottery.
I think the
It's a
Wizards-
lottery, so it's not solidified. But
Yeah.
the Wizards probably got the highest next to the Charlotte.
He go to
Probably
Charlotte.
Yeah,
next
the
to-
Charlotte.
Crazy.
Ooh.
But how would that
Nah, but
match?
that
though?
may
That
be
wouldn't.
crazy.
That wouldn't
I
look
wouldn't
good
like
at
it.
all.
I wouldn't like it. I
Would.
wouldn't
But
like it.
Charlotte,
Man, that'd be crazy.
you got Brandon
Washington?
Miller, Coop Flag, huh?
I wouldn't
Nah,
like
I
it.
don't think
Washington,
LaMelo would have to do all the
what's
crazy
those
shit that he's
He
doing.
doing the alley-oop
I feel like
to
he would just
Melo.
try to play point.
Yeah.
Melo, you got Brandon,
You
you
talking
got
about,
Miles,
Mark
you
Williams.
I'm talking the way he be doing it.
I think it'd be exciting team
Miles
to watch.
Bridges.
but-
got. That's what I'm saying. You got.
Bridges,
I don't know.
Miles-
It doesn't look like that team would be cohesive with Flag, Miller, Bridges,
Yeah.
Williams, and Melo. It just doesn't
Yeah.
look
They
like
young though, bro. Like,
They are. Don't get me wrong.
That
They
would
are.
be like. a
But
good
somebody would have to
turnover.
go though, because you don't think Cooper ain't starting?
Cooper,
No, Cooper
yeah.
definitely
Somebody would
starting.
have to go.
Especially on Charlotte. He's starting on Charlotte.
Nah,
Somebody
you
would
He
have
for
to.
sure starting
you
on
may be
Charlotte.
right, but I'm
He's
just saying,
starting
like-
wherever you go. Goddamn, you got to.
He need to go.
He
Like,
got to start for sure.
perfect
He gotta
fit
start.
would be Utah. Scariest fit was him going to San
San
Antonio.
Antonio. That would have been.
That'd be nuts.
What,
That would have been
Ooh.
crazy.
big man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with Victor and then
They would have won.
and
yeah.
then De'Aaron Fox, that'd be scary. So like he go there, that's
Yeah.
scary to me. If he go to Charlotte, I'm not really worried. If he go to Washington, not
Not
worried. I
worried
feel like
at
they're
all.
gonna ruin
I'm
him.
gonna be so mad.
If he go to New Orleans, I'm not worried because like that's
Yeah.
you're gonna ruin this man.
Ain't nothing
You've
there.
done it for years.
and there's nothing he can do.
Yeah,
about
I'm
it.
God.
The nigga
Charlotte,
can't
you're
say, no, I
ruining
ain't
LaMelo.
going.
Yeah,
Like,
so
now
say
you-
you stuck.
People
to
look
the
at
fuck
LaMelo
year.
like, okay, you're a good player, but
Hopefully.
you can't win.
because of
You
the
know what I
system.
mean?
Yeah, system
so-
though. They not
That's
really.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you
Charlotte,
right,
you
yeah,
ruined it. The
yeah.
Pelicans, like everybody seems like they just get hurt. They don't know what's in the water. If it's the training staff or however they do it, but everybody there get hurt. Washington, they've been
Terrible.
Terrible.
They've been terrible for years.
they've been out the
So you
bottom.
basically
for the
said
longest.
like the teams that's non.
The
in
teams
the
that are
playoffs,
always
that's
there.
always they don't build to be.
Yeah, like
They don't never build like Charlotte. Don't we don't talk about Charlotte that often.
Yeah, because
Besides
when was
good-
the last time?
Just
they was
highlights,
Yeah.
but you talking about basically they don't never really build to be great.
good? Yeah, I think they would like hinder his growth
I get that.
in a sense.
I get that.
And that's the thing though. A lot of these teams, because these niggas be having high draft picks, you just picking who's hot, or you picking
Yeah.
like who you think. Oh, because we need everybody.
Mhm.
They don't have a role where it's like, all right, we good,
They
because they was about to
they
get rid
don't
of
have
Mark.
a system.
Yeah.
They don't have a
You was
system.
just about to get rid of Mark, so you didn't even have somebody to say, all right, this is who I'm gonna do. So
Who am
it's
I
just-
building off?
it's just not. It's not. I don't know, bro. Like
But if they got if Charlotte got, they gonna definitely get flagged. But I would say because in state, like you know what I mean, Duke and all, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. So they gonna think about we packing the house with him. That's all.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's all about entertainment with
Yeah.
teams like
100%.
that.
Money,
You feel
we're
me?
gonna bring
that's
money
all
in.
that shit is.
Yeah.
But like fuck, like
Like even like Melo.
But Cooper, he's still weighing the decision to even enter the draft. He can go back to Duke
I
if
thought
he
he
wants.
declared already.
Yeah, you
no, yeah,
declared.
he was
Mhm.
debating. But
Yeah.
I think it would. My personal opinion, it would be smart for him to go while your
Stock
your
is
stock
high.
is high.
Mhm.
You might still have stock high next year. Don't get me wrong, but anything can happen.
Well, he
Unless
got
he-
injured this year though.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
but
little
going
bit.
back
Twisted
again. So
ankle.
now, I think the bonus with that is the only way I can see him debating. No, now his brother going somewhere else. Never mind. I was gonna say because his brother now finna graduate high school and he finna be out.
Yeah.
But nigga, y'all plan
The
for
only
this.
thing
This
is,
was the
yeah.
dream for y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Why go back another year when you up, nigga?
But you know why they think that?
Because of
Because that
NIL.
NIL. The
Cause
NIL.
NIL.
Yeah,
NIL, bro.
he would have
So
a
you gotta understand, like I ain't worried about the NBA because I make.
Yeah.
I'm getting
That nigga gonna.
You know, yeah,
he
he
gotta go
definitely-
crazy.
But he's
though.
still gonna make a lot more money in NBA. It's not like WNBA
true,
where
true,
you
true,
going,
true.
where you gonna make
But you still getting
like
endorsements
being
right
the
now.
number one
Yeah,
pick.
type shit.
Being the number one pick, you probably get 20-something mil signing bonus just for being the number one.
You right.
20's like 26
But
million.
shit,
So
he probably
Just
already
for
up.
being the number
He
one
probably already
pick.
think like I'm already up 20 mil because he got endorsed. I seen him on McDonald's commercials.
Yeah, he
I
going
seen-
crazy.
Yeah, he going crazy.
wasn't he like the first? What company? Was he's like the first one like out of college like signing them?
Yeah,
I forgot which
I
one
know
it was.
he got like
Oh,
I,
he's
seen
out of
him-
high
I know he at
school.
least got 3 endorsements that I seen him on
Come on, man.
I had to look it
TV
up.
already
New Balance or
floating around. So
I
he
think it's
probably
New Balance. Out of high
I think
school
it
or
was
something
New
like that, going
Balance.
crazy. But it's still like because the year Brandon Miller went, because you remember it was a toss up between him first and second. All the contracts was 4 years
yeah.
out the gates, but I think it was like 26, and then he followed up right behind Brandon Miller went next with 24 mil. Literally, it's like 2 mil a piece for the first 4 people.
But they got opt out their third year for the like
yeah, but they
Yeah.
still get they
definitely yeah.
But I think they guaranteed out of that 24 probably 15, 16
yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
But still, nigga, like to be like that elite to go in.
Yeah, Cooper.
But you also gotta understand this. Even in college, you don't got no agent right now.
He do.
No,
He
Cooper
do.
got an agent for sure.
No, you do because
So they
Because
and-
NIL,
and-
yeah,
and-
the lot of
Oh,
these
so I
guys-
didn't know that. I thought like really like the parents is actually organizing that shit.
I think
sometimes.
after they did the NIL, I don't want to cut you off,
You do.
but I think after the
Yeah.
NIL did,
I
once
didn't know
it
that, yeah,
became
yeah.
a
Okay.
thing to get paid, niggas got to get agents.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought some motherfuckers was still like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because who doing the dealings if the parents ain't savvy?
True. Yeah, you
Other
right.
than a lawyer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Cooper had an agent real shit out of high school because you gotta think.
Yeah, they
niggas
was
is
getting
doing
high school. You
doing
get
NIL
NIL
deals in high school.
Yeah, high school. Yep.
Shit crazy.
It's
bro.
crazy.
Shit, man.
And then I know we talk about NIL, but it's crazy because the quarterback for Tennessee, Nico, nigga,
Just got dropped.
37 best player. The nigga was holding out for $4 million, nigga.
Oh, God.
They
They
said
dropped-
Tennessee was giving him $4 million.
He was holding out. He wanted $4 million.
Oh, that's what he wanted.
He
Okay,
wanted it.
okay.
And nigga was like, all right, cool.
Hold up,
See you,
man.
nigga.
You ain't
Bye.
win shit.
And that's my thing. Like, NIL, niggas gonna argue and say they fucked up things. It did fuck up things, but that's why niggas should stay in college as long as
But I think it helps the women more than the men. The men's cool. Like what it messes up like the Cinderella story, right? You're not gonna see no
You know,
Yeah,
the mud
'cause-
section.
Cinderella story no more because all the best players leave after 1 year.
Yeah.
So I had a great
But
year.
I
at
will say
D3,
this
I'm
though,
going,
it
I'm
really
out.
is good for all because, like, just saying, even with the quarterbacks or anything, some of them niggas ain't gonna be playing in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's they
Well,
they
for-
glory of
that's
their
for
life.
football. I was talking
Get
about
your money
basketball.
Yeah, in general. Oh
Well,
yeah,
in general.
yeah, basketball
Yeah,
too. Though. That's the
basketball.
glory right now. You
Yeah.
feel me? Because
Get
they
your
not
money.
going. Shit, it was like 1,000 players in the NBA or
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah.
All of them ain't making it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like,
Yeah.
shit, I made it now.
It's
I got
like
4
400.
I got 4 million
It's
off.
like
the,
400 players in the
yeah,
NBA.
4 with my bad. Yeah, but
and then
Come
the
on.
G League salary, the niggas go there. They ain't nothing. That's equivalent to a goddamn WNBA salary. So
Hell yeah.
Maybe
yeah,
that
you
might
gotta.
even
That's
be
a
more.
very valid point.
Yeah.
So I think it's a win-win for everybody because now niggas is finally getting paid, and you know they're bringing back like when they brought back the NCAA last year. Like now niggas can start being who they are and big brand.
but you know the other bullshit where they be when they need to release the bands that the motherfuckers did get paid back in the day.
That-
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like old dude that
yeah.
hit the buzzer beater at
Yeah.
Villanova.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
suing. So, because like his video gets played.
Yeah.
Every time March Madness come around, his
Come on
video
now.
getting
I
played.
need
You
that.
get none of
That's
Yeah.
that.
damn near, he said like that's
Y'all,
I think the only
Y'all
buzzer
took
beater
motherfucking
in
award
March
from
Madness,
people.
something like that. And he's getting
said, I
paid
need
for
that.
it.
But do you really
We-
think because of the times ain't no contractual obligation? In any
That's
of
what
that?
I'm saying. I
I
don't
don't
know
think
how
he
that
gonna win.
works.
He ain't gonna.
he may
win.
not win because they was under the contract anyway at that very moment.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, like in general,
Yeah.
a lawsuit should get developed into that because NCAA was getting paid off these players.
Insane money, nigga.
Looks.
Booster clubs. All that shit.
Yeah, everything like anything that we
Yeah.
watching jerseys or you know what I mean.
Mhm.
That shit crazy for me. Like
And that's, bro.
they making so much money, so now these players able to make some money. You know what I mean?
And that's why I think niggas is mad because now you just taking food out their mouth. But
Yeah.
to your point, like how many years? Look how many fucking
Years.
NCAA games, how many jersey sales.
Years.
And that's why niggas was like, all right, fuck it. Stop putting names on jerseys and shit because of that.
Years.
But years, billions and billions of dollars. Now these niggas getting paid. Now it's a problem.
Mhm.
But I think it also fucks up the stock for these niggas because you want to argue, nah, I'm worth this. Respectfully
yep.
argue it, but teams ain't gonna want to fuck with you when it's
Because
time.
we don't know your hunger.
Yeah,
Oh,
like, it's
God.
just like nigga, you
already
want
got-
money,
you already up.
gonna do your thing.
Yeah, you
So,
already
like,
up.
That's facts.
knowing that's why I say Cooper would be smart to go ahead and run it up
Lead.
right now. While he the number one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why you the number one?
And he
got
might
to.
have a little more competition next year
Right.
with
Easy.
with AJ coming in.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Run it
that's-
up.
He's cold. But this year, like he's clear cut. Next year he
100%.
might have a little.
I bet his
We
dad
gonna see.
is probably like
We
do it
gonna
because what other reason to go back other than to get your degree
Yeah.
that you can work on while you're in the league?
Yeah.
True.
We gonna see.
Every-
Yeah, Cooper cold.
Am I
Yeah, Cooper,
wrong?
No, he really nice though. He
But-
really
but am I
NBA
wrong
ready,
to say
in my-
though,
in
any
my
nigga
opinion.
that's in college or high school that's playing sports, is your goal not to go to the league, whether it's NBA, NFL, soccer, baseball, MLB? Is it not your goal to go there?
Yeah. Turn pro. Yeah.
You got it. So why wait? And then something happens, you get injured. That's
over
it.
with. Over with. Yep.
That's it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the NIL deal just really ruin that. They don't care though.
I know, you're right.
I
Because
think
if I get hurt, I'm already got 10
Yeah, I think with
million.
Cooper that
Hurry
don't
up.
matter.
I'm already up.
Yeah.
I think with Cooper that don't matter because
No, I
he's probably
get it,
been
yeah.
getting paid already, endorsement
Yeah, he
deals,
been
all
getting
that.
paid. Yeah.
I think he just love the game.
And he don't deal with too many out the court problems, does he?
Yeah,
Like
no,
not
he
really.
don't
He don't
deal
deal
with
like
like-
small town in Maine.
he don't deal with like
Because I can see a person that actually got love for the school. Like now I come back.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
already up 10 million. I can come back. Yeah, they may say, "Shit, Cooper, we give you 15 million just
Right, man.
come back next year."
Yeah, I was wondering if you had any like.
And you get
outside
your
problems.
degree a little bit
Yeah.
faster. Because he a school guy. You understand, he graduated
to
high school
Maine?
early.
Yeah.
Like you say, he was like 17 or 16, something like that. Yeah.
They
He made
the criteria to go ahead and get up out of there quick. So
come on now, yeah.
But that also goes back to what I'm saying. Like he got up out of there quick because he knew he was gonna be the top dog to get into the league. Like,
Yeah.
what are the odds, nigga?
That's like Elijah.
You
that's
got-
that shit.
You got out early to get to the next level. You got to the next level. Now you done.
But answer this question:
number
ain't
one
it an age limit to get in it? Because you remember when Brandon Jenkins he couldn't enter the
Overseas.
yeah, he had to go overseas just to play because he
Same
tried
thing
to.
with Melo. Same
So
way.
is he young enough to? old enough to
I-
get in?
I think what happened because they have
Cooper,
they have
yeah,
those
you gotta be
exceptions.
18.
You got. I thought they said something a little bit. Oh, okay.
Well, I think it's the exception as far as where you sit at, like doing your studies.
Okay.
So I think he already met the criteria to graduate
Okay,
early
okay.
because of the work he was putting in the summertime. So the nigga credits was already
Uh,
nigga GPA was like 3.8 or 3.9 or something like that.
right.
And he tested out. So you test out, nigga, you
Mhm.
good.
Okay.
That's why I said the guy ain't got he like high school LeBron, nigga. Only on other than he smiled. Other than God damn, this motherfucker Mike nigga curse. Other than the whole, LeBron had that one situation
Right.
where the booster, when the nigga got the jersey in high school and they thought he was getting endorsements and shit like that.
Was that,
That's the only
that in
thing
the
I could
car?
see, but that LeBron had an issue with in high school. Other than that, Cooper is like the modern day LeBron in high school. That's how I look at it. So
No, Cooper tough, and OKC needs him to win a championship. So
Yeah, all right. But look, we'll talk a little bit about sports. I knew I got somebody in here that believes in certain things when it comes to relationships. I want to kind of get your opinion on it, Cuzzo, and just kind of open the conversation up a little bit around it. But so we were talking earlier about, do you guys believe in poly relationships?
I felt like it was coming.
Yeah. I done talked to a few people about this. But I want to see what y'all think.
Yeah, I believe in it.
He said, "I really like it.
You
I'm
know what I
on it."
mean? I believe in any type of relationship, in your whatever you want to do in your life. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Wherever you
Right.
want to build up. It's really a structure, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people look at it like, oh, well, you tried to have it's a sex thing. It's not about. It's about building.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I want to have. If it was me, I want to have you work. You do this, and I do. It's just a team thing,
Right.
bro.
Do you believe it? Like, you see how like Neo has like he has like
Then
three,
he powered
four?
up. He got 4 of them.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
he got 4.
He got
God.
4.
And he said that they only
And they
him.
can leave when they want to
Yeah, he
leave.
said, I ain't forcing you. Yeah.
And he spent a week in each one of them. Good time.
Each other was crazy.
good time.
Good time.
Yeah.
So I mean, but understand he got 4 women that ain't going nowhere at this very moment, even if they do. But at this very moment, he
locked
got
in.
them happy.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know, it's hard to please one woman.
That's what I'm saying. That's my thought on it. I'm like, yo.
So it's something like a lot of people that go against the grain of like, oh, I would never do that. You never know what you would do when you get in it and you build your structure.
Yeah.
So I mean, because a lot of people don't. Well, one in a just a relationship itself,
It's tough.
a lot of people it's tough, and a lot of people don't even go off like you compromising.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all about compromise. Like what I don't like, what you don't like, but we need to come together and see come to mid ground. A lot of people don't even do that.
Mm-hmm. In a regular one-on-one relationship.
Yeah, in a regular
Yeah,
one-on-one.
one-on-one.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, we
No,
in the
for real,
fold,
that's-
and we all at the table sitting talking. This is what we're gonna do, woo, and that stuff works.
Mhm.
Something's going good.
So it's really the communication.
It's the
bro.
communication. A lot of people don't have that, and compromise.
Okay.
Communication and I tell people all day, compromise
Right.
and communication is the key in relationship, bro.
I agree.
Facts.
I
You
agree.
know what I mean?
I agree.
And
A
women
lot
gotta
of people-
understand that too. Dudes do, but women gotta definitely understand that because like we complex sometimes.
Mhm.
We may not directly deliver our feelings, directly show our feelings. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I could go to a funeral and don't cry, but I'm sad. So I
Mhm.
mean, a woman probably never. I
Right.
feel the same way you feel. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mhm.
We just
You
go
just
to
show
war
it
differently.
differently.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, you
So
just
I
show it
try to tell people that they don't understand that. So
No, I agree with that. I can understand that for sure.
yeah, that's
How
my
you feel
opinion.
about it, Mark? What do you think about
I like you said.
it? I know
just
you're a
think
married
it's-
man, so I
yeah,
get
structure.
it. You know what I mean?
Structure. I just think it, like you said, it's structure because, like you said, compromising and communication. I feel like even with one, that has to be the base of your relationship. Like you gotta have that. If not, you guys are always gonna be at it. You know what I mean? Going head to head. Nothing's gonna seem like you're all ever on the same page. Any of that. So just doing. I don't know if I would do it, but I feel like if it is, I'm gonna say it's not possible. It's obviously possible. I just feel like for it to be successful, it's got to be that times however many women you have, right? Because doing that, is a lot. Just in one.
Yeah.
Not saying like it's a burden, but it is a lot. Like just to,
it's a pressure on your shoulders.
yeah. Like I always tell people, relationship is work. You know what I mean? It's not like it's just gonna go easy like daisies. You know what I mean? Like that shit works.
And you at the pinnacle of relationship. You married. I used to be married too though, and so if I probably would have still been married if compromise and communication.
Yeah, I feel like
so. It's just like that's good that you married though, but
and the growth of all that.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Just as long as you're steadily growing, but communicating I think is the biggest. Communicating, compromising.
I think like with the whole like poly relationship, I think the thing with that too is because however many you got, each person can give you something the next person's not going to give you. So when you think about that being cohesive like that works, Same thing with me. My situation is the same thing as his. So I just can't say I would do it, but I'm not against it because I go back to when nigga had respectfully 3 or 4 at a time, like when you had a rotation when you were single.
Right.
Nigga, you live in poly like right there, you just ain't committed to nobody.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm one of them niggas, I'm gonna be honest with you, where everybody knew what I was doing. Every woman, I ain't committed to you, so I'm moving like this. Either you're gonna fuck with it or you're not gonna fuck with it. I ain't never been that type of nigga. I'm not gonna hide nothing. So could it work for me? Yeah. I think it could.
Honesty and communication for you. Yeah.
Because a lot of times, and no disrespect to the women out there and the women in the room, a lot of times women, from a man's perspective, in my personal experience, gonna fuck with you because they want to see what they can do to take you from what you got going on. Mm-hmm. So if I'm telling you up front, like they got back in the day,
like a challenge almost.
It's a challenge. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm like, I'm letting you know right now, I'm fucking with woo-to-woo. Mm-hmm. I ain't looking for nothing serious. So either you can fuck with it, we can fuck around, or you can move around.
I think I can change you.
I think I can change you. And it happens. Now, it may not be the same for all women, but it happens.
They do though.
It happens. And that's what I think the thing is. But then when some women that could be down with it at one point get in that situation and be like, I need more attention. Nah, you know what it was from the jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
I gave you what I was giving you the entire time.
It's the mindset, though. That's the mindset of it, though.
It is.
And like I said, the structure of it, if it's built right, it may succeed and may last. But if it ain't built right, and like you said, but everybody got the same mindset. If you got a girl in there that say, "Oh, I'm gonna do it," and then in the back of her mind, like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna." And it's not gonna work because she gonna be the virus to the whole system.
Yeah, she's cancer.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Like they all got to be on the same page. Yeah, like definitely. Everybody, whoever's in it. Like if it's a poly relationship, you all got to be on the same page. All okay with what y'all doing, what y'all got going on. So you see him kissing on somebody else, you see you kissing on somebody else. You got to be okay with that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like jealousy. It's not jealousy is the root of evil.
This is the craziest shit because it's like I feel like. I don't know. I feel like a majority of women really don't. They're territorial 9 times out of 10. Sure. So it's like, what would get them to the mindset to believe I'm not going to be territorial over that woman because there's another woman that's here? What takes it? What mentality?
Mindset.
How do they get
what happens is the ones that work well together are also understanding that they're in a relationship with not just the guy, but they're in a relationship with the other two as well because they all agree to be poly.
Yep.
So in order for some people to work, I gotta.
They damn near gotta be best friends.
I gotta be best friends.
They gotta be best friends for real.
But also too though, man, like females like nowadays, they looking at the glory life of relationship. They be like, I want to be married. Some of them ain't wifey material.
Type shit.
And they think that though. Like, like a girl probably try to tell like, you can tell me what you are. You could be like, you loyal, you honest, but
your actions
it's on me to tell you what you are. Just like how you could tell me if I'm a dog or not. Mm-hmm. Who I am as a person in a relationship. I can't tell you I'm the best man for you in a relationship. You got to tell me that. Right. Are you with me?
Right.
From my point of view, what you are giving me, you're not the best person for me.
Yeah. Because it's like calling yourself. It's like calling yourself humble when they got to tell you humble.
Somebody got to tell you to go. Somebody got to tell you the greatest. Yeah. Somebody, you can't say I'm.
You can't accept that role.
You can't accept that. So a lot of people think, a lot of women think I'm wifey material, and then next, you get in there and they be doing all type of going out every night and or doing, you know what I mean? Like damn. You start moving wrong now. You like, oh, you on some funny shit. I'm just doing actually what you doing, but you don't like how I do it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. So matching that energy, fire on fire.
Fire on fire.
I love that type of shit. That's me.
What's funny is we all the same sign, bro. Virgo. Yeah, it's crazy.
Fire? Is that fire? Is it fire sign?
Nah, we Earth. Yeah, you just smoke the Earth. Water.
That's crazy.
But like it's funny because we all kind of look at shit very, very similar. Very, very similar.
It is funny though, like when you talk about like women and being like wifey material, and it goes right back to the shit when it's the shit that they do to try to catch you, and then when you get it, whether it's a polygamous relationship or it's just getting you or it's getting married, and then things change. Well, I got him. But why stop it? Like, you were never to begin with that.
Listen,
you just was up for the chase.
Women they do the same thing guys do.
Dude, oh God.
Like, you know, like they be like, oh, he game me. But then the girls do the same thing. They be like,
It's secret.
you made me fall in love and be how you, and then you start being this person. I'm like, now you turn, because we could get turned off and feelings could be like this. Yeah. They drag their feelings on, so we could be like, that's what I said. We different creatures. We got different minds. Guys different. We think different. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we move different. If you see you moving funny, we gonna move funny. You know what I mean? We may not even move funny, just be moving.
We gonna get a little funnier.
Yeah, and then just be like, you know what I mean? So like I said, women, bro, they just think if they get in any type of poly or any just relationship itself, they just think like, oh, they already doing something right. Yeah. Continue doing to keep me. Let's continue talking, communicate, continue going. Yeah. You know, so if it's a poly, like I said, it's only about somebody, how you feeling, what you got going on. Neyo doing something right, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how you doing it. I'm like, hey,
I see females be commenting like he's gay, he used to be gay. I'm like, well, whatever this going with, he got you're our hating.
He doing something.
Then I don't even like you for even downing another person. Yeah. You see how that is?
Nah, you right. Yeah.
Like, hey, well, speaking on that, look, so I never talking about relationships, but even just friendships. When you think about a friendship, when is the right time to be like, yo, I gotta cut a motherfucker off? Like, to your point, the hating shit, or like, even if it's like your brother forever.
I cut motherfuckers off on the date. Like with me, if I see you moving wrong, like just with friends, bro, like if you ain't putting the same energy that I'm putting into you, it's like support. Really, it's really could be support and being there. You anything else under the sun, you can do whatever you want to do. Yeah, because you support me and being there for me. You're not betraying me. You're not. So you support me. But if you ain't doing that, and it's always a handout, I gotta cut them off. Sometimes that shit linger on though. You a good person. When you got a good heart, that shit linger on. You probably be friends with a motherfucker for 10 years. They're like, well, shit, Josh been the same way for a long time. Shit, when you get older and you growing, you realize that shit. So I feel like a lot of people need to realize that too, though, man. That shit could kill a person, though.
Bro, it does.
A good heart could kill a person.
I feel like if you don't understand a boundary or you ain't set one, you're bound to like, you just get sucked into I wouldn't say like a vortex or like that, that like catering to motherfuckers almost in a sense. You know what I mean? And you don't, it's not that you want to, but you feel a certain loyalty towards that. So that's why people most of the time do that shit.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's like, man, like at this point in our life, I ain't got no time to waste.
I think for me, when it gets to a situation or it gets to a point where you no longer serve me of growth, like I could grow up with you and whatever, but every time I hit you, it's always something else. Like that. Like I was talking to you about the conversation about when I got back to doing music again, and
everybody started hitting you.
Everybody want to hit a nigga because you see a nigga back doing this. I'm doing shows back again. I'm doing a video, and it's always something now. And I'm thinking in my head, but y'all the same niggas that y'all was rocking with me before. Like I gotta already cut niggas off because I'm like, my mindset shift to what is it for? What is because you think I'm finna do something for you? Yeah. Or my inbox get flooded, and I was telling this nigga, I was like, niggas just hitting me, hey bro, do this feature. Nah, I'm good. Yeah. I'm gonna stick to the certain niggas that I knew that was rocking with me during my darkest times when niggas like, you good?
Yeah.
You need anything?
Check it on you.
Check on you.
Yeah.
But then these are niggas that I consider, a lot of niggas I consider like actually homies and
family.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's crazy when we think about that. Cause like, what do you think the game from it? Because now nigga done got back moving and got some motion again. So it's kind of hard though, because when you look at niggas like brothers and shit like that.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. That's what it's probably your time. It's probably only the timing how you feel. You may wake up one day and be like, shit, fuck this nigga. Yeah. He just called you, and he called you actually for $20, but he missed the show last night. Nigga, I would have gave you the $20 today. You left the show last night. It's shit like that. So it's just a timing, bro. Yeah. And it's like being a good person.
It's hilarious that you said that because I dropped my album, it was November last year. I started doing reels the end of the year and to this year, and niggas that I grew up with that fucked with me or whatever was niggas was like, yo, that's hard. I got to hear that when they come out. Nigga, that shit been out 5 months.
Yeah. Or don't share it.
Don't do none of that. But be in my inbox, hey, yo, big homie, hey, let me get a feature. No, nigga. Because And this is real shit. The nigga hit me, was like, yo, this hard, I got here. I was like, and he's like, anywhere can I stream it? You know where to find me, nigga, because y'all be liking my posts, y'all be doing this and that. But you see this, I gotta do this, or you see a nigga under the comments and somebody you know, I know bro, he do this, he do that. Yeah, let me go slide in, let me get that feature. No. The album been out 5 months ago. All this you would have heard already. Right. I just put a visual to it. Yeah. So I'm like, y'all niggas is crazy.
Your friends, and even if they not close friends, they should be checking for you anyway.
Yeah.
So
it's the strangers. It's the strangers that support you.
Yeah, it's the fans that's supposed to be like, I'm supposed to be trying to put in front of you. But the ones that's close to know me, you supposed to be like, let me check and see a homie drop some shit. If I ain't seen him for a week.
But like to your point, if they do, that's how you know what it is. Yeah. If they don't, that's how you also know what it is.
But that's your love. That's your love signal with them.
Yeah.
Shit, you need to know, like, shit, you don't love me enough.
Yeah.
Because I'm the same nigga that I'll support anybody's endeavors. Even when I moved to California, I told niggas, bro, like, y'all come out here, y'all can stay with me. I'm giving y'all a place to come because I'm from Nashville. So, you know, niggas ain't never really left Nashville like that other than to go nigga Florida and I'm gonna do spring break, some little bullshit in Memphis or Chattanooga, whatever. So to move out here and then the amount of people that never came out here for years or never hit a nigga line. But as soon as I get home, my phone ticking. Hey, bro, come pull up on me. And guess what I do though? I go pull up on niggas. My whole vacation, I have to plan out days because I gotta pull up on so many niggas.
Get on God.
Gotta catch up.
But I've been living here for 15.
They can't catch up with
12,
y'all.
You never even try to.
And not once came out this motherfucker. Or I got niggas that I done been around that I thought we was cool. Came out this motherfucker. They know where I live at. Don't even let me know they out here. Damn, big homie, I was just out there. I should have got up with you. But when I get home, hey, bro, let's get up, bro. Let's do this. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't fuck with you.
That's crazy.
Niggas like that, to that point, to like my love signal for these niggas is like, I'm gonna show you love from a distance.
From a distance.
I ain't gonna hate you. What's good, bro? You know, whatever.
Yeah. Exactly.
But you can't hit my line no more and say, hey, bro, can I come here, this and that? When we just got back from Texas, my brothers went out there, like niggas that I started doing music with when I was 15. They came out. They don't do music no more, but the fact that these niggas was like, all right, bet. South by Southwest, we finna fuck with it.
Yeah, for sure.
And
bro.
them the niggas that I'm gonna show love all the time. Them niggas ain't gotta ask me about music because them niggas hit me every day.
I changed my number. I forgot to give it to people.
That's crazy. Gotta be like it.
And the motherfucker hit you up and like, damn, hey, cuz, I need your number. You would have knew. I changed my number 2 weeks ago. You would have knew I already changed.
I'm gone, nigga.
So that just let me know I ain't giving it to you. You see what I mean? So there's like certain things you got to change up on motherfuckers just to see if they is checking up on you or see if they is trying to reach out and stuff like that. So,
and I understand, like niggas, you get older.
We all got lives. Like y'all married, it'd be definitely like, cause I was married. I was married for 15 years. I was in a relationship for 18 years total. So it's like your friendship, you can't move around with niggas that single. Yeah. We can't do that. You know what I mean? It's cool. You can't, cause niggas, the single niggas coming over talking about females. Yeah, so pipe that down. You feel me? So, or you know what I mean? You got a new story every day. So you gotta understand our relationship. You know what I mean? I love you, but we can't be. You know what I mean? So they gotta respect that from, you know what I mean? From your point of view, like, damn, bro, still him. Yeah. But shit, he married, so let me go on trying to respect that. I know he can't move around like that. Yeah. But if they don't respect that, they just, you know, they on some funny shit. You feel me? Because if they got married, nigga, you gonna come up like, yeah, bro, big booty girl. Like, yeah.
That's funny as hell. Yeah, that goes back to, you know, niggas in your camp. And I know it's off subject, but like the whole Josh situation when he first got fucked up with the guns, and it's just the niggas around you.
The dude was on live was fucked me up.
And these supposed to be your people, but these are like, yes, nigga. Yes,
not your people.
Yeah.
Not your niggas,
you know what I'm
saying?
For real.
Not your nigga.
Gaslighting.
Just like when Nick Young and you recording. And we talking about you asking me questions. You actually baiting me in. Yeah. And you record me, then you post it. Yeah. Come on, bro. That's not a friend, bro.
You violating for sure.
Yeah. You violating, bro.
So it's the same concept. I know it's different situations, but same concepts. When you talking about shit like that, you gotta move different.
No, them friends right there want to see you. They already envy you.
They praying your downfall.
It's like, you know, he probably like, damn, he got Iggy. She's thick. I'm gonna roll on some shit real quick. You
That's
feel me?
Crazy.
And host the fuck though. And she
and then, come on, ain't probably try to get out of that. You ruin my scenario, but you asking me questions. Yeah. As a man, I'll probably be joking around talking shit. Yeah, I would.
He took it and spent.
As a man, he probably.
It.
I mean, he was, but you know what I mean. As a man, we just,
You know he was.
yeah, we know he was.
Niggas gotta know that.
As a man, some niggas, but I'm just saying, some niggas in character, they be characters. Yeah. They be trying to be like prove a point. Like, you know, come around here, we go to the motherfucker, be trying to act hard, but he really ain't like that.
Yeah,
you don't gotta act like that towards us. You know, we cool.
Bro,
so it's like he probably was just showing off sometimes. You know what I mean? And you caught his weakness. You know what I mean?
So, you gonna see that a lot, even in like the music industry. I'm pretty sure you know all about that. You know
yeah,
I mean?
bro. It be niggas that it be niggas that be acting all hard, bro, but just really not even nothing. So it's like you don't have to be like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like with friendship, like I said, just bro, I cut them off, bro. I ain't gonna say a lot at this very point in my time in my life, bro. Yeah. Cause everybody she'll tell you, bro. Everybody asks for money. I tell them, take care of almost everybody.
You know what's funny,
cuz
and I ain't gonna get. I would not say no names, but I've had recently a lot of people hit me for money lately. And I don't know if they just seeing what they see, and they seeing a certain thing on the gram or the Facebook or whatever. I'll let y'all know right now. I work like anybody else, and I work a little harder. Yeah. You know what I mean? I fund myself, so like I can't understand why it looks like you think you need to do that, but.
Especially when I ain't talk to you.
Yeah, you don't even hit me up like that.
Bro, I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? It's love, but don't do that.
About a car, she'll tell you. She like, that. She been around me the last 4 years. And I'm like, yeah, this part of my life. Yeah, but and I take care of bills on people like on that. But if I get fucked up, it's like nothing that.
Who gonna help me?
Yeah, they ain't looking at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, who gonna help me?
So it's like.
I was in that same position last year, and I put myself in a bad situation because I didn't. I'm one of them things where I grew up where like my mama did it by herself. Like my daddy was around, but my daddy wasn't really working like that. And my mama did everything.
For sure.
Working at Taco Bell, nigga, raising 3 kids. So when I got to a point where I had a little money, I'm like, I can't afford to not have it because I got kids now. Mm-hmm. I don't be in that space. And I put myself in that space last year where I did a little too much. And it's just not reciprocated. So as you go through those trials and tribulations doing that thing, my mindset now this year, I was like, nigga, the bank closed.
Yeah. Type shit. Sunday, every day.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got it no more. I ain't got it. And I move like that, like for real. Like you be surprised, nigga, that I move like a nigga nigga, I'm struggling, nigga, like to a T. Because I refuse to let my kids get to that point where them niggas, if they without, that's a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I can't let a nigga put me in that position no more. I'm just like, fuck that.
Yeah, for real though. I'll get to it by any means. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta get like another job, I got another side hustle, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it be fucking me up when people be like, oh, I'm gonna ask you, like, you gonna ask me, bro? Like,
and it interferes your goals. Like, you know what I mean? They not even respecting your goals.
Okay.
Yeah. I may trying to reach this goal, but you ask, and then you, like I said, go right back. You are being a good-hearted person, bro. Right. Sometimes you can't say no, but it's like, when you get done, I'm like, damn, I should have said no to that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And like you said, but even to the truth point, like it's the relationship. Like, do you talk to me? Do you hit me up? Like, that's different. If you the homie, you talk to me and we chop it up, I get it. You know what I'm saying? We all go through like moments. You know what I'm saying? But if you hit me up, like you ain't talked to me in a year or two, and you're just like, hey, like, can I borrow $50? Or I don't care if it's $20.
Crazy,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't care. Never see the 50 again.
Yeah,
like I won't see you again.
I ain't got it.
I might as well gift this to you.
I had a nigga real shit hit me last year. Was like, you know, somebody I used to work with, and was like, you know, me hold 20. I'm like, I ain't talked to this nigga in months. But for him to get to me must means that he's already exasperated everything else.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say.
I got it. Fuck it. I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah. He was like, bet I'm gonna pay you back.
Don't.
Week later, nigga, hey, brother, think I can get another 20? Nigga,
no, you didn't.
I swear to God.
He didn't ask you for another.
Hit me again. Look, let me take one so childish, bro.
Scheming.
He was like, if you ain't got it, I understand it's cool. I was like, nah, I ain't got it. Yeah. Whole time I done went to got me some meat.
I'm eating with that lunch money.
They got a double.
Shit, you should have understand the first time you asked me. I ain't have it.
I need 22.
He mad though.
I need 20 with my 20
quit talking to me though.
He quit talking to me.
He got mad. He got mad.
Work.
Then the nigga slid on me like 5 months later, was like, yo, the same line. I'm like, nigga,
where my 20
do you not have your history in these messages? You just asked me the same question verbatim.
He just started a new
nigga scroll up. He just,
I don't know if you know this is me.
He just started a new
like, nigga, scroll up. Nigga.
He hit you with that man in black switch.
Nigga, nuke the nigga like
that. He like, oh yeah, he forgot. 5 months later, he forgot.
Yeah, he don't remember. Nigga, I'll scroll up and straight there.
Nigga, I don't forget money, bro. There's so many niggas like to his point too though. It's niggas like, we got a relationship, we cool, we family, we brothers or whatever. And I got it, you my dog, we gon' whatever. Get it to me when you can get it to me, because I understand that,
for sure.
You know, but it's just niggas like that Man, without going into it, I got family. I ain't talked to him forever. I hit my brother and I was like, yo, did Woo hit you? Yeah, you know he homeless. And this was my dog growing up. This is family. So I gave it to him. I was like, oh, that's fucked up. I ain't heard from him in a minute. He was like, man, I'm just trying to keep my Wi-Fi on. I'm trying to do this and do that. But I actually genuinely fuck with him. Like when my daddy died, like first nigga called me, hey, you need to get to Detroit ASAP. They nigga, his motherfucking brothers or his nephews, they already in the house taking TVs and everything. My dad was dead 2 days. So this my dog. So anytime that shit, so that fucked me up. So that kind of time, I'm like, I'm gonna send it to you.
Right.
I don't want that shit back, nigga. I hope you good.
But see, even to your point, right? Like that's because of the support, or they were there for a moment. Even though they don't talk to you all the time, they were there for a big moment. That's a big time. You know what I'm saying? So
you treasure that too. Though.
Yeah, like you don't forget that. Like a death, any death, honestly, and a person's there for you, you're gonna remember that.
Though, so I think about like who was all there when I lost my daughter. I do that all the time. So like sometimes I give it to motherfuckers, but it wasn't that very many there for when I lost my daughter, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I heard that story, man, that messed me up. I mean, it's funny because my daughter named. Yeah. I just spelled the name different.
Yeah.
Right?
So it kind of hurt me. I look at people, I'm like, man. Now, like that gave me like you go to your darkest spot when you want to cut people off and be like, yeah, you wasn't there for my daughter. That was 15 years ago. So you know what I mean? Like even though you want to do something, I'm going back to that spot. Like, damn, okay, yep, you wasn't there for me. So when you say, I spaz on you. When you say, oh, you saying no, yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I said no.
Fuck you.
You saying about $20? Well, you there to visit?
Fuck you.
Oh, okay, yeah. You might want to shut up before you get beat up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let's go on. Let's crash this out. You feel me? So that's all you got. Sometimes, man, like I said with the cutoff game, you got to start going to your darkest spot. Like that's your darkest spot, place. Man, like he wasn't there for my shit.
I think,
and he knew.
I think with relationships, friendships, it comes with a lot of unspoken conditions. So what I've learned growing up, talking to people or seeing shit, right, is just like, oh, we started hanging out partying, right? Once I stopped partying, you're not fucking with me. You know what I mean? Conditions like that. Or I was hanging out with B. I'm starting to hang out with you. Now B get mad because, you know what I mean? Like conditions, like, why you get mad for shit like that? You know what I mean? So I just learned how to love people. If I'm in a relationship, like we friends, that's just no conditions. You know what I mean? Like
cool,
no conditions. I'm like, regardless, you doing something good, I'm happy for you. You need some straightening, I'm gonna give you that too. You know what I mean? But like that shit just come with no conditions.
For sure.
Like I think the conditions is what fucks everybody up, and all of them are unspoken.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because like
they don't speak on it.
You'll get into like a relationship, a friendship. It's just genuine, right? But you don't know who you're fucking with until you get into a moment. You know what I mean? Something where your friendship relationship gets tested. You know what I mean? Or later down the line, like you said, another moment pops up. How do they respond? But until then, like, I think that's where you kind of, before you get to that moment, regardless of how long it is, you might not get to a moment with somebody where it's like 2-3 years down the line, but you know the person. That's why it's kind of hard to cut people off, right? Because you kind of, once you build a relationship, it's not like, oh, hey, snip, get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like the shit it's not like, even to me, like to kick people to the curb is hard because I'm going to give you my all before I'm really putting you on the side. You know what I mean? So,
and you're going to try so many times.
Yeah, that's the
you're going to be like, I gave it. Like when you finally get to your very moment, you be like, and then if you finally do cut somebody off, you're going to recant like, look how many times I should have been to cut a motherfucker off. You feel me?
You start reflecting on that shit.
Yeah. I'm stupid. So like with your point, you definitely gotta like condition. I think you gotta condition and you gotta know you gotta know the person. Yeah. Like you said.
But it takes time for it to come out.
It do though. Because the motherfucker, you go do some dirt with a motherfucker and get told on him. Like, man, we was childhood friends.
Oh God.
Tell me.
And that's what makes it hard for you to like say when you do cut a person off, it makes you harder to get to know somebody else. Yep, like, you know what I mean? To get friends with somebody else just because
you got challenged.
You already like, damn, I'm not going to open up another door because I didn't give a lot of love to this nigga and now he done fucked me up. You know what I mean? Not too many people talk about that, but giving a lot of love to motherfuckers and then they abuse it, they'll fuck you up.
I'm going to tell you what we lose as a good-hearted person. We miss the red flags on people because we can see they do some bullshit on somebody else.
But then don't realize they can probably
you be like, shit, he ain't do it to me. Shit, he cool. Fuck yeah. Well, if they do it to somebody else, they'll do it to you, bro.
Yeah, because that's a part of their character.
Yeah, that's part of their character.
Yeah, and I think you gotta like you said, you kind of gotta know some trends because like if whoever I'm friends with, I'm cool with. I want you to be great. You know what I mean? So like, if you are fucking to be doing something bad, I'm like, nah, bro, that's not you. But just, you know, let's get back on the right track. You know what I mean? Let's get back to it. But then you kind of keep doing it. I'm like, all right, bro, like I'm looking at all the good in you instead of all the bad that you're doing. Regardless, like if we rocking, like I'm looking at, nah, bro, you a good person. You know what I mean? You might have a little mess up here and there, mistake here and there. Everybody do. Well, let's get back on the right track or something like that. But like when you get to that, I got to cut you off. Like I think that's I would say it's the hardest part, but it is hard.
Definitely. I also go back to being genuine. We talk about like niggas that's in your corner is gonna tell you the real. Yeah. Now you may not stop me, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, hey, nigga, don't do that dumb ass shit. And they don't do that. And when you was talking about like childhood friends, like I got a partner I grew up with. He also have a nigga he grew up with, and I was telling B this story, bro, because they do music and shit too, and one of my dog's songs ended up being on the Apple commercials.
Man, this story's crazy.
So the Apple commercial. So early in the game, you know, back in the day when niggas wasn't doing paperwork, niggas was doing it for advances. Was like, nigga told them ahead of time, all right, so we can do the long game and we'll do the paperwork, or we can just take this $500 advance. I ain't gonna talk about the name of the song
for sure,
no shit like that. And he was like, all right, let's do that. Bloom. All of a sudden now, this commercial come out and it's his records on this commercial, on this Apple commercial that's really popping. Super Bowl commercial and everything. His partner did the paperwork on him back then.
I see it.
And my nigga's green and roll at the time as a producer.
Right.
Did that shit. Nigga hit him and was like, nigga, I just got 75 bands randomly. That ain't even all of it.
Right.
This is finna be a 7-figure check.
For sure.
The nigga told him, he was like, all right, bet. Since I did 50% of the production, you know, just throw a nigga something, whatever. The nigga threw him like 5 bands. And he was just like, okay. Give me 5 bands, whatever.
For right now.
Knowing, after brother done told him, he said, yeah, this check was 75. I'm about to get another one for another 175. And they about to run the ad doing Super Bowl. Probably another $600,000. He was finna get another check for like 3 something after that. All this happened, and he was just like, all right, bet. So he was like, even out of that, just throw a nigga 40.
Like, niggas is greedy, dog.
Nigga was like,
so crazy.
Nigga said, nah, I ain't planning on doing that.
Damn.
That's gonna come back, though.
It's gonna come back to him because I'm gonna get to that part. So he was like, nah, I ain't trying to do that. He was like, for real? And he was like, but we did this together. That ain't my fault you ain't want to do the paperwork. And he was like, all right, cool. I was like, well, how about let me put my name back on the stuff. He was like, nah, I ain't trying to do that either.
Damn.
What?
Yeah,
nigga, he was signing a Amon Shumpert production.
Yeah.
Amon bought these niggas a house because the nigga that turned on him bought him a house because he needed a house. Bought him a house. The nigga grew up with this nigga, stayed in his house when we lived back in Nashville. Rent free and everything. Got him a room, space, everything. All of this shit. Now this nigga, he was like, nah, I'm trying to plan for my kids' future. He just had twins. And he was like, nigga, you finna get a 7-figure check.
Yeah.
And you saying, and we grew up together.
Right.
We grew up together.
My dog.
And this was his first, and out of his whole catalog, that was the only production that he does not have on paper.
Right.
And he was like, nigga, I don't even want the 7 figures. Just give me 50, 40. Nah. So nigga had to cut him off. And now they going through this thing now where he's gonna go to court, but his lawyer was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's gonna be kind of hard because of the paperwork wasn't done. My nigga flourishing. He popping. He doing his thing. Then bro gonna come. I said, what's gonna happen is they gonna need it again. He gonna need it again because niggas gonna look. Now, dude don't produce nothing no more. But niggas gonna look like, all right, y'all did this, can y'all create that again?
Right.
I did the majority of the work on the record.
Stupid.
You ain't gonna be able to create that again.
Yeah,
so brother hit him and he said, I told him respectfully, I can't fuck with you. And he hurt him because as a man, you know, nigga, man tell you like, nigga, I cried.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's a nigga I grew up with. I called my brother and the nigga done turned on me for some money.
For some bread, dog.
To your point, he did it to the last nigga. He wanted to do it to me. Yeah, he did it to me.
Did it to you.
After I gave him everything he had growing up.
Right.
Nigga, I'm the reason why you have a place to stay. Nigga, I was signing Iman. Iman didn't have to give you nothing.
Right.
And they fucked the house up. It was crazy.
Money really, really changed people.
That's crazy. Because all I could think of in my head, if it was roles reversing, it was me. Nigga, we eating.
Yeah.
Why'd you call me? Why'd you call me about this if you wasn't gonna break bread?
That's what I'm saying. What's the point? Nigga, you should have just left me out the dust. Nigga, you should have just kept your shit.
Better off not
tell me nothing. What the fuck?
I used to take like between 6 to 8 niggas to Miami every year. Like from 12 to almost like 19, you know what I mean? To 2019. But so this one year, man, we never went down there to promote nothing. Like, I'm like, damn, we wasting time. I'm spending $20,000 a week.
Damn.
Like, from we stayed a whole week from Memorial Weekend on Ocean Drive, everything, you know what I mean? And so we went down there one year, and me and my homie was like, shit, man, we're gonna promote, I'm gonna have flyers and all this shit. Tell me why not one nigga besides me and my nigga, they got little. Cause I mean, it's thousands and thousands of, you know what I mean, females out here, but y'all not even, we ain't here with the mission.
Yeah.
I just dropped the album. Y'all not promoting. You see who I'm with?
Yeah. And
cut them
paying
off
for the trip.
And they ain't pay for it. No. I'm being dead serious with you, bro. 20 bands, bro.
Paying for the shit.
And it's not even, I don't even want to talk about them, but I'll take them shopping too before we go. So now they get outfits and shit. Every year, this is like 7 to 8 years straight, bro.
Hell no.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like we went to we was gonna I got footage. It's gonna be in my documentary though, but we got footage of Moneybag Yo. We on a yacht with Moneybag Yo. I'm putting these niggas in mix. Moneybag Yo, Yo Gotti, Zach Randolph, you know what I mean? All that shit, you know what I mean? So it's like y'all niggas ain't supporting me.
Yeah.
And I pay for all this. Y'all on my dollars.
Facts.
We just need to pass out a couple things real quick. We done.
That's easy.
They got little, bro. I'm telling you.
You already out here talking anyway. You might as well just give a flyer while you talking.
That shit lame, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Walking around.
Yeah, but at what point do niggas understand, like, when you talk about niggas cut from a different cloth, like, where y'all niggas grow up at? Because
that's simple ass shit. You feel me? Like, you supposed to be my dog. Like, you know what I mean?
It's like being grateful, almost in a sense.
It's like, but they think though that you gotta do it, bro. Sometimes like we do so much for people, bro. They think you gotta do it all the time, bro. Yeah. It's almost like you got an entitled kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I realized that shit like then and then at the time my ex-wife, she was like, yeah, you put them in, you made them that. You feel me? Because I was always there for them. And then when I want them to be there for me as a support system, when we go down there 8 deep and we going shirts, we want everything. And we never did it. I never even thought about it. You know what I mean? It's my first year talking about shit, bro. We're gonna do this too. Game planned it up a whole month. And then it's like,
yeah. That's crazy. That's kind of like the Fetty Wap situation when that nigga went broke. And he was like, you know this shit? He was like, I'm spending X amount of $1,000,
50, 60 bands, nigga.
On Red Robin for this nigga or this nigga, everybody in my camp, but now I'm broke, niggas is gone.
Gone, bro. And he probably in prison right now thinking like, ain't nobody writing him a dog, like, son. But think about it. He went to jail for like drugs and shit. Yeah. That probably resulted for him to have to sell drugs and shit. Niggas ain't helping.
You gotta go back something.
Like, nigga, y'all ain't putting in no work. I gotta do all this shit.
I gotta do I'm the artist. Think about why would the money man gotta do some shit like that?
Yeah. Exactly.
That just let you know he didn't have no good support system.
Exactly. Because the nigga was talking about like, nigga, he was at a point, he was like, nigga, I had unlimited money. Like, nigga, I had so much money in my account, I didn't know what to do. But then I had niggas around me, which is the problem with a lot of niggas now. Young niggas, older niggas, like, stop having these niggas in y'all camps when you know that's not benefiting you, bro. Like, you you recognize those signs early enough, cut them off, or feed them with a long-ended spoon.
Bro, I don't even want, even if I help you get some bread, I tell her, and this anybody, I want to help you become a millionaire. Like, if it's off my dollar, you about to have your own hustle. So I'm able to make you a millionaire. If I do you make him a million, you make him, and I'm able to do our own investment.
Each one teach one.
So I mean, that's how I don't want to be the only one with money.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't want to be the only one. That's why I try to tell my nigga, I don't want to be the only one with money. Bro, get a hustle, get something going, or tell me what idea we can make some shit. I invest into it. So we all can have money. Invest millionaires, bro. And I'm able to come to invest instead of going to the, you know what I mean, the bank, we our own bank. Bro. Hey, bro, I need, I'm trying to do this little youth center. Tell everybody we trying to do this youth center.
Everybody put 10 in.
You know what I mean? Put 100,000 in. You got it. I know you got it. We're talking shit to you. You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
On some paid food type
shit. That's some real shit.
That's how, but that's what black corporate stand for. You know what I mean? Like, it's the black sheep of the whole scenario. So I'm like, it's not white America, you know. It's a minority. You know what I mean? So if we the black sheep, you know what I mean. And I'm trying to make millionaires out of everybody. Shit, we gonna all sit at the table together. You know what I mean? It's not about me. I don't even care. I didn't even care about this chain. She tell you my A&R made me buy chains. I don't even want to look like a rapper.
No facts.
So I mean, I walk around my city, nigga, in sweats and shit, nigga. I don't want to look like nothing, as long as I'm doing something for my community. You know what I mean? But A lot of these dudes, they want to look like they something. They want to like they the boss. They want to be the leader, and they don't have no leader skills.
Yeah.
No leadership skills at all. No friendship skills at all. No communication at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why you got to cut them off. Only person I hang with, her and my kids, nigga.
Yeah.
On everything. I don't even really hang with my family like that, cause they ask. I do though. I ain't gonna lie, I do them, but.
Well,
I don't want to see you every day.
It's family. You feel like
I don't want to see
saying?
you every day. You know what I mean? Because it's like shit when I'm going through some shit, or if I be depressed, or some because we go through depression. I talk about like a depression situation, like more if I'm sitting back and then something is not moving the way I wanted to move. You know what I mean? It may be moving slow.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll sit back and be like, but that depression make me even work harder. So as I just told cuz the last 2 months I've been in the studio barely getting sleep. You know what I mean? So I barely been getting sleep because my depression of like, damn, I want this bad. It's like I want to prove to people. Yeah. I want to prove to the police that I'm not what you think I am.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? I want to prove to my community that you can make it out the community. I want to prove to the fake friends that I had, nigga, that shit, I was trying to put the money behind you, but you didn't want it bad enough I wanted.
Yeah.
So I mean, now I got to go get other niggas, you feel me? And if it's other niggas outside my community or in the world, so be it. I want the same vision for everybody to be successful. You know what I mean? So that's how it is, bro.
Yeah, I just think it's that energy. That seems like people start to get around fake people because they act like who they not, and then because you want to be in a certain crowd, right? And then at some point you're gonna get weeded out just because that's not you.
Not you.
It's gonna come out. It's gonna be like, yeah, bro, your character is folded.
Like,
folded, bro.
You just can't keep putting on the persona that's not you.
That shit hurt. That shit hurt you too, though.
Yeah, and then when you do that for so long, you be like, damn, who am I really? That's what I always tell people.
You lose yourself.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. Just be you, and you're gonna attract the people that you need around you. And the ones like you being you will also weed out the people that you don't need around you.
Exactly.
I was like, but if you don't, like, you always want to be with the right crowd, or the niggas that got money, or niggas that want to be on the streets or something, like, right? You always want to do that, but that ain't you. You just want to be around that because it look cool.
Get
like,
fucked up.
Yeah, at some point you will lose because that's not you.
Yeah.
I said, dude, just be. If you be you, it'll always work out.
But they don't. I think some people don't see more for themselves than you see it.
Yeah,
that's why you take a little bit more passion. Like you like, damn, this nigga could really be him.
And I always tell motherfuckers
for yourself.
I believe in that 100% because anybody that's around me, I feel like I'm always like, I think you could do this if you really want to.
Yeah,
I think
you can
could
speak
do
life into a motherfucker. Motherfucker just be dead. You feel me? Like if I know you personally, I'm like, bro, even if you're not doing anything, I could probably see your full potential. Because you probably only need a nigga like me or something like that. Not saying like it'd be because of me, but like a support system. You just need a support system, bro. You feel me? I got you. Let's do it. You like, no, bro, because you so used to not having it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You bring your own self-doubt.
Yeah, sometimes you bring, and then you, so like you just said, you attract the people that you kind of really flocked around because you're like, shit, they ain't doing too much. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I'll probably be doing better than them a little bit. You know, you in the compare mode. You feel me?
Right.
Like, because I had another scenario when I broke my shoulder. And cousin, I went and broke my shoulder. Ain't nobody who came to the hospital. Nobody, bro. I had 3 surgeries on my hand, on my shoulder, and 3 on my hand, bro.
Damn.
So I mean,
yeah.
But then I get out, nigga. The day I got out the hospital with my surgery, I'm doing stuff for somebody. I'm in an arm sling, bro. You see what I mean? Then 2 weeks, I go to the studio. I find out one of my niggas gave our hook to another artist that we don't even know. I'm arguing with the engineer. Lucky I had the song on. No, he had it copywritten, but lucky I had the song on YouTube. You know what I mean? Because nigga was like, no, he wrote it right in front of me. Like, nigga, I said, I don't give a fuck. God wrote it in front of you. I said, bro, so we went on YouTube. I'm like, oh, bro. And then, see, the time capsule is 10 years ago.
Stop playing with me, dude.
He was like, oh, my God. Yeah, you feel me? Cut him off. I cut the nigga off. And that was my childhood friend. You're playing with my career. I love music. You don't rewrite my lyrics and give it to someone like you wrote it. And then, you feel me? That's mine. He's like, oh, bro, I thought y'all wasn't gonna do nothing with it. It's my music, bro.
Yeah. That didn't even holler at me.
No, you thought I was gonna do nothing.
Yeah, so imagine I had millions of dollars, you gonna try to rip me off.
Exactly, bro. Like,
so I mean, you gonna figure out a scheme on top because you figured out I wasn't even using the song.
Yeah, man, that's why you gotta watch your circle, bro. Your circle is everything. Your circle, who you moving with. is everything. And it might not always be the people you want it to be, but it's probably gonna be the people you need it to be.
Man, success gonna be coming for you, bro. If you change that circle, I tell you, I'm be honest with you. I'm in a position where I'm at right now because my circle changed.
But it got smaller.
Got way smaller, and I don't want the, you know what I mean, that type of energy around me. You know what I mean? Like literally, I swear to you, bro. My relationship changed. I got divorced. My money went up. Nigga, I had $0, nigga, when I divorced. My ex-wife drained my pockets. On my mama, she'll tell you. Nigga, I just got to the hustle. Nigga, I'm worth 10 times what I was when I was like, and I had a lot of money then.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're just switching the narrative.
Switching it.
That's the only thing you can do.
Yeah, bro. It's just the mindset. You know what I mean? And I started realizing, like, damn, these niggas and everybody else, bro, they just want something from. They want to see you really down, bro. So I mean, they really want to see you down.
You gotta meet the homie Barry because y'all talk the same. Like you talk to the homie Barry, he be on the same type of
Bro, I love this. I love that type of energy. That feed my music. Right now, I wish I was in the studio right now. I'd be talking some shit right now.
Yeah, this is the shit you gotta do. Sometimes
even
you gotta
with
talk
the song
about
like we just did that night dream, bro. I told you I just got out and out.
Oh, Dreams and Nightmares?
Yeah, nigga, everything I'm saying, it was, you know, I say real shit anyway, but I was just, nigga, that was
my feelings.
Nigga, 5 minutes. You feel me? Just heard the judge talking bullshit, so you know I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna talk shit to the judge.
I'm gonna respond on the song.
This is for you. I'm dissing you for sure. You feel me? Because when I get a bag off y'all, I love it. I told them I'm driving through the city with we gonna get something off the bag. We gonna get something nice off them. I may get they city rap on that motherfucker. You hear me?
That shit crazy.
You know what I mean?
Oh shit. But look, it is officially about that time, man. I mean, I go hold you up, Kozo, but I appreciate you sliding through, bro.
No, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all showing me love.
Appreciate you.
I'm definitely coming back. You feel me?
Come on now. I've been told you.
I love the energy though, man. Like just how y'all talking, what we talked about. I love the energy.
So, I already knew you would. That's why I'm glad you got on here. I wanted you to see. This is my circle, bro. Like,
oh yeah, well shit is our circle now.
Yeah, there you go.
Can I get in it? Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, there we go. We like this.
My man hit me with the Draymond question. You know what I mean?
I knew that was gonna be one. As soon as he got here, I was like, oh yeah.
We started last night.
That's crazy.
At the restaurant.
I was on his head at the table. He came in talking crazy.
I didn't even talk crazy. You the one talking about some shit. I said, that's what I said. Look, hold on.
He said, before we wrap up, nigga.
Before we wrap up.
I commended you. I said you had the right squad on. You feel me?
You did.
Then you started popping it. I'm like, damn, nigga.
That nigga said, Lakers, nigga, fuck this shit.
But you started off the FaceTime.
Oh yeah, y'all was
it
on the
really
call.
started off the FaceTime, so you came in.
I think we was at the studio.
I felt like you
recording
was
the video.
kind of like trying to be petty because I had the jersey, yo.
I think he had the Kobe jersey.
You
What did you
laying
say?
down and if Cuz called you,
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, when I was laying down.
Yeah.
Then he like, I'm a Laker fan for sure. If you got Laker shit on, I ain't like, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna fuck with y'all, right? Cause look. Everybody that, you know what I'm saying, on the pod, they don't fuck with Lakers, man. Yeah. It is what it is, bro.
We ain't no Laker hate.
Nah, you said we was going, so I'll give you No, you said we was going.
Basketball realism.
Nah, man.
He sounds Stephen A.
Stephen, that's another conversation.
Bronny.
I'm
just fucking around.
Shout out to Bronny.
But nah, for real. Appreciate you, Cuzzo. You know what it is, man. And this is podcast on yeah. We out this bitch.
Like, comment, subscribe.
All that.
Hey,
Come on,
man. Niggas was talking about them shoes. Yeah, nigga. What's up, nigga? Every show you gonna get a nigga on some shoes now, nigga.
Yeah. What we got on right now?
Fucking goddamn camera, nigga.
Come on.
Bitch ass. Hey, I'm leaving it alone, though. Because I was going off on these niggas in the comments, man. So, yeah.
They was trying to
get
on
my
shoes.
Hey. Talk about these whole ass niggas.
Hey, we clipping that.
Bitch, fuck y'all, nigga.
With the sardines on?
You know what I'm saying? That's the goddamn.
That's a wrap, man. We out, bro.
Are those real fish eyes?
Oh, God. No, them motherfuckers kind of slow, though. I ain't motherfuckers smooth, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I seen them earlier, but I didn't want to say nothing.
Damn.
Damn.
No, he was waiting for y'all to say something.
I peeped them.
It's on the scene.
Oh, shit.